Okay. Oh, Lord. It's gonna be fun. I agree. It's a good book. I mean, it looks good. It looks spicy. And we love spicy stories, don't we? I mean, we do. We're here. But okay. So, chapter 1 of the book. What's it fucking called again? The Digital Doctor. Hope, Hype, and Harm at the Dawn of Technology. Also, wait, what the fuck? What is wrong with my connection? 2 seconds. I'm gonna put on my, like, wired headphones so I can hear you better. Because, like, I don't know why. I don't know if it's my connection or what. Yeah, I think it's my headphones. That's why. 1 second. 2 seconds. Yeah. Wait a sec. I am gonna be... There's scuff. There's always scuff in the first stream of the day. Come on. Come on, audio mixer. Come on. Okay. Wait. Oh, wait. That's why. Okay. Wait. Testing. Hopefully everything works. Can you speak? Perfect.
No.
Oh.
What?
Wow.
Hi.
Susan. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Maddie. How are you?
How are you?
I'm
good.
so good. Hima, we will do Cubake after we read this fun book. This is my first time to not do Cubake. Please, let me have this. We'll do Cubake at like fucking 8 a.m. your time / 9 a.m. my time. I don't know, like.
Oh my God.
Well, it'll be a little bit. Come on. This is my first time in a while, okay? Come on. Please, just let me have this. Please, Mud. Yes. Don't you have like hospital shit to do? You're the one that's in 3rd year.
This is educational.
This is still
educational.
This is still educational. This is still educational. We're just doing things that isn't doing fucking QBank all the time because I have been doing QBank my whole week. Offline. God, I cannot escape QBank. But okay, chapter 1 on call. In the late June 2003, 27-year-old Matthew Burton began a residency in general surgery in Buffalo, New York. The first-year residency, commonly referred to as the internship, is a rite of passage so colorful, ethically fraught, exhausting, and ennobling that it has served as the backdrop for countless books, TV shows, and movies. Among physicians, a surgical internship is considered the most taxing of all, but Burton was ready for it, particularly... And yes, in 13 hours we will do QBank. That is the schedule. Particularly since he was a quote-unquote mature student, having taken a few years between college and med school to work as a systems analyst for Otis, the elevator company. Yes. We will do QBank. Literally, I have to do like so much QBank on like worms and like nematodal infections, so that's the QBank for later, plus other shit. I'm sitting with Burton in a conference room on the 3rd floor of Brackenridge, one of the dozen or so buildings scattered across around the Mayo Clinic's main campus in Rochester, Minnesota. It is here that Burton now works as a human factors expert, helping Mayo translate its billion-dollar investment in information technology into better patient care. He's telling me the story of the horrific night that set him on the path to leave his chosen field of surgery. In fact, to leaving the practice of medicine altogether to devote his career to making healthcare computer systems work. Okay, you know what? Totally fair. Completely, totally fair. Like, this is anecdotal as fuck, but like the first time I had to do paper charting, like in vivo in the fucking hospital, that was my 13th reason. That would make me want to quit. That would make me want to quit medicine. altogether and then like fix the IT department to make it so that I never had to do that again. Legit. Oh wait, I can turn off like legit. It's like, oh my lord. But okay. August 2, 2003 was a warm Saturday in Buffalo, only 6 weeks after graduating from the University of Michigan's, oh my god, U of M med school. Burton was on call at Millard Fillmore Gates Hospital, one of several facilities affiliated with the surgical residency program of the SUNY State University of New York at Buffalo. In addition to seeing emergency room patients with potential surgical problems such as appendicitis and covering the post-op patients on the surgical floor, one of his duties was to carry the code blue beeper. Ooh. When someone, usually a nurse, walks into a hospital room and finds a patient in extremis, a Latin term physicians use that means at the point of death, she pushes an emergency button on the wall or calls an internal 911-like phone number. And this page is a code blue team, usually made of doctors, specially trained nurses, a pharmacist, and a respiratory therapist. Calling a code is the hospital equivalent of summoning the cavalry. You never know what you're going to discover when you rush to the scene of a code. In addition to finding patients in full cardiac arrest, next page, unconscious with no pulse or blood pressure, I've encountered patients unable to move one side of their body as a result of a massive stroke, and patients with arterial bleeders spurting like pulsating red geysers. Of course, I've also come upon patients in a deep slumber who woke up wondering what all the fuss was about. This situation was more than a little embarrassing. When the code beeper goes off, your adrenaline spikes instantaneously. It is medicine's scariest moment. Certainly for patients and their families, but for doctors too. When the code blue page shattered the calm of what had been an uneventful evening on call, Burton ran to the patient's room. The nurse discovered that her patient, a man in his 70s recovering from an uncomplicated surgical procedure, was short of breath and confused and had a dangerously low blood pressure. Burton and the nurse worked on him, but the patient's condition spiraled downward. Within a few minutes, he had lost both pulse and blood pressure, and the team began full-bore CPR. Burton wondered about the whereabouts of his senior resident, who also carried the code beeper and would have normally been there to supervise the code. As an intern, Burton was too junior to be given this responsibility on his own. He quickly learned that his senior was stuck in the OR, operating on an elderly woman with a dying bowel. It dawned on Burton that he was the only paid doctor available to run the code. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Yep.
During his med school cardiology rotation, he had carried one of those code beepers and had even started running a few codes before senior physicians arrived. An unusual experience for a student. I can do this, he thought, as he worked through the protocol and tried to figure out what was wrong with the patient. Oh my god.
I feel so bad for him.
Of course. Oh my god, did my model freeze? Yeah, it did. I'm gonna cry. Oh well. This is so sad. Legit.
No, legit.
Like, what the fuck are you supposed to do?
Well, you'll see what he did.
Oh god. Just then his code blue beeper went off again. Huh? I'm sorry, what?
It gets worse. It actually gets worse than
what
what
do you mean it gets worse? Oh god.
It gets worse and then it gets worse again.
Oh god. This time it was for a patient on another floor who appeared to be having a massive heart attack. Burton couldn't abandon the first patient now receiving CPR until a diagnostic mystery, so he tried to manage the second patient by phone? Phone? Commanding the floor nurses to hightail the patient to the ICU. At least there were nurses there who could start advanced cardiac life support, although without any physicians around, there were limits on what they could accomplish. Fucking hell. Keeping those two plates spinning, running the code on patient 1 and orchestrating the code for patient 2 was a remarkable test for this newly minted physician. It was hard to believe that things could get worse. Oh my god. Burton's beeper went off again, this time for a woman having a grand mal seizure. One saving grace was that she was on Burton's floor, so that he was able to toggle between the rooms of patients 1 and 3, giving orders sequentially to the nurses and respiratory therapists in the 2 rooms like an army drill sergeant, trying to keep 2 groups of new recruits in line. Except that The recruits were far more experienced in running codes than the leader. Lest you think this is an average day at an American hospital, you should know that the situation Matt Burton found himself in is remarkably rare. A busy hospital might see a single code in a day. Seeing two is rare. And in 30 years of hospital practice, I, as in the author, I am not here yet. No. I have never seen 3 in an hour. My 600-bed academic medical center. I want to see which one this is. What center is it? Oh,
UCSF.
Oh, UCSF. Oh, damn. Crazy. I think I was on what page was there? UCSF averages about 300 codes each year. In fact, the odds of having 3 codes in an hour are so low that Burton briefly entertained the possibility that something or someone was poisoning the patients. The survival rate for in-hospital codes is about 1 in 6, and those who make it depend on a physician arriving within moments. And leading the team through the complicated CPR protocol effectively. While automatic defibrillators, the kind you now see in gyms and hotel lobbies, have made CPR seem easy, it's not easy. Fucking hell, it's not easy. Running a code in the hospital is much more complicated, since the deterioration is usually related to the patient's underlying illness, which also needs to be addressed. It is rarely a simple matter of applying the paddles, listening for the electronic word to signify full battery charge, and then pushing the green button. Burton steeled himself as he tried to figure out what to do. His instinct was to call for help. Huh? He contacted the doctor in the emergency room.
He's an intern.
Only to learn that this physician had a strict policy to never leave the ER during a shift, come hell or high water. What?
And this is where I think, we need, this is what I want to tell. I want to get, Saiken's opinion on that.
I want to see this, too. Legit.
Because I genuinely don't know why poor, at this time, intern Dr. Burton... To me, that's, report to the board shit.
What if I screenshot this? What if I screenshot this and then send it to him?
Yeah, because to me that's literally that is such a failure, not just of patient care, but also to this intern.
What are you supposed to do?
As a doctor above this intern, this student is asking for help.
I'm gonna send this into the.
Okay.
I'm gonna send it into into the open hours, or the office hours.
What do you think of this? Well, make sure you add the context that he's trying to run 4 codes at once.
No, he's running 3.
He's about to run 4.
What?
I said it could get worse.
What do you mean 4?
Continue reading!
I will in a second! Oh my god! Critically enough, as Burton worked to revive patients 1 and 3, checking in on the patient 2 had made it to the ICU, Kobe... Oh my god. Another fucking floor? Jeez. Hi, Kai. How are you doing again? Welcome back.
Hello.
We're reading. We're reading a book.
It's educational.
It's educational. Even though we're chatting and being odd and scared.
This is scary. I found it scary, he already kind of mentioned it, but he was, where is the hospitalist, or I guess the better word would be the intensivist? Who the fuck is overseeing the ICU?
Right? Legit.
Because he mentioned earlier that the nurses were limited in what they could do, even in the ICU, because there was no physician. Where's
the intensivist?
Yes, where are the hospitalists?
Where is the Saiken? Where is the Saiken?
Yes,
where is the Saiken? Where is Saiken? We need Saiken.
I just find it so, there's no PCP that happened to be here visiting a patient.
This is like a Sentinel event to me, low-key. There's... The Swiss cheese model was failed. I hate the Swiss cheese model, though, low-key. But, great. Cool. Fucking hell. Oh, my god. 3 were dead? At this point, all the overwhelmed intern could do for the fourth patient was to enjoin the patient's nurses to rush him to the ICU and hope. By the time the dust settled, 3 of Burton's 4 code blue patients were dead, as was his senior residence patient in the operating room. It was the kind of death toll that an unlucky intern might expect in an exceptionally bad month. Not an hour. Matt Burton is now 39 years old, with his shaven head, handsome unlined face, and neat goatee. He bears a passing resemblance to a young Bruce Willis. His broad shoulders are clues to his athleticism. In his Bloomington, Indiana high school, he was a defensive tackle, a shot putter, and a champion weightlifter who still holds a few school records. I noticed his build, but I can't see the scars covering his thighs, remnants of the 4th-degree burns he suffered when a high school chemistry experiment went awry. Spot treatment by a local surgeon. Oh. That's...
Well, it's Indiana.
He should have been referred to a specialized burn center, but wasn't. Triggered his decision to devote his professional life to improving the healthcare system. Ah, I see. So literally, his whole fucking like reason for being is just fixing this fucking broken healthcare system.
Yes.
By hell or high water, like that stupid ER doc who would never leave the ED ever. Crazy. It isn't but no surprise that Matt Burton found his way to the Mayo Clinic. Even his path to southeastern Minnesota was not exactly straight. The clinic, the most storied brand in healthcare, true, well, fair, was found by the 2 Mayo brothers, Will and Charlie, on a simple principle. Patients deserve the world's best care, and they could receive it only from physicians working in high-functioning teams, embedded in a system that supported their efforts. Oh, so like maybe a 5-man with like a top laner, a mid laner, a jungler, a support, and an ADC. So we want our teams to work like league teams? Maybe?
No,
we want our
actually,
teams to be like Team 1?
Staffed as possible so admin can make more money.
Isn't Saiken in admin soon? Isn't it gonna be like a... I want to see what...
doing his fellowship in.
Okay. I want to see like how his opinions on like admin and staffing are gonna change like the longer he's in.
So listen,
I want to see. I'm curious.
Listen, I think that there's a line you can toe here, of like we do need people like Saiken who are not assholes.
My question is how
like
much
going in to try to work from the inside.
How well does that work?
It will be interesting to see. Like, I would like to believe that none of his opinions will change. Like in a substantial way, in that like he's not going to sit there and just be like, admin is always right and everyone else is wrong. You puny pleb regular doctors. But who knows? The CMO money is real.
But okay. Matt Burton is out. The practice of medicine is still all about information. It isn't okay. Practice of medicine is all about information, from making a diagnosis to picking the best medication to offering an accurate prognosis. Unsurprisingly, Mayo has been home to many of the critical innovations in information management. The idea of a centralized...
which we still don't have.
A centralized medical record and patient registration system was developed there, as was a remarkable network of pneumatic tubes for moving paper charts, and x-rays around. At its height, Mayo had some 10,000 tubes traversing more than 10 miles, including one tube that was 9 blocks long, connecting the 2 main campuses. So, like, wait, when they mean tubes, they mean, like, the bank tubes?
Yes. So instead of having, like, a runner,
Oh.
They had these tubes, so you could put, like, I assume you'd have to roll it up first. Hikah might know more about it, but like you'd have to
Ah.
roll the X-ray or
Where's Hiko when we need him? My God.
roll the chart, which I assume Hikah knows less about. But like you'd roll the chart, probably have to put the chart in a bag so it doesn't like the papers don't fly everywhere, and then
Wait. I wonder if they have the tubes at my work or at my hospital here.
they probably do in a lot of older hospitals. Whether they're functional or not, still, you know, is a different question. But because I mean, it would just cost a lot to go in and rip out the infrastructure if it's not harming anything. You know what I mean? Like, why would you waste that money?
Well, yeah, fair.
And I also have to imagine, I mean, a lot of them are probably in areas that, like, that are not super patient-facing. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I
Right.
can go... Like, so I have to imagine, like, even the hospitals that are old enough to still have them, you
Okay.
have to, like, be in, like, a doctory, nursey area to see it, I guess?
I mean, yeah. Honestly.
You know what? Who may still have them, and might still probably have to effing use them. Or something similar, because I know he had said at one point in the server that he had to use. They still have to use pagers because they don't have any cell service.
Okay.
In Chicago.
Oh God. Ew. 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 Firstly.
So I wouldn't be surprised, like, if there are some areas of like I'm just saying if we were to know anyone who had a hospital that actually still utilized this, it would be that person.
Well, yeah, fair.
Because even Northwestern, at least the Northwesterns by me, don't use beepers anymore. They have.
Wow, good for you.
they
No
use-
beepers. Shit.
They don't. Like, I got phone training when
I had to learn. My dad taught me how to use beepers because
I have no idea how to use
our
beepers.
hospital had beepers. They still have beepers.
No, I'm a little bougie Northwestern. They
Good for you. Good
I
for
haven't
you.
started volunteering yet. I'm so sad. I can't get in with OC Health yet.
Wait, why?
Because OC Health is open the same hours that I work.
Oh fuck, that's
So that's the only thing delaying me, is that I basically have to go prove to them that I got my college shots and then get like the flu and the COVID and then I can start going to yeah. But they have like their own. There were different codes and shit that I don't remember anymore, because they said they were going to be on, like, apparently I'm going to get a badge and they're going to be on the back of the badge, and so I was like, I don't have to memorize this shit.
But also, like, I'm looking at this page and I'm like, I'm going to continue reading. So the year 2003, when Burton had his call night from hell, was iconic in the world of medical training, following a report by the Institute of Medicine that estimated that nearly 100,000 Americans were dying each year from medical mistakes. Regulators had limited the number of hours that residents could work to 100 to 80 hours a week. However, in most training programs, the volume of the work was not pruned, it was just simply compressed. Same with med school. Same with my experience in med school. Yay. Wow. Now we're doing 120 hours of work in 80 hours. But I realized that most of my time was spent moving information one place to another, doing what we in computer science would call simple transforms. What? Oh God, I was spoiled by like using Epic, like transforming the fact that a patient was on insulin on a different page, which lived on the med list, into diabetes mellitus on a different page, the problem list. With Burton's background as a computer expert, he knew that the information technology could help with this kind of task, but in the hospitals and clinics he worked in, computers were absent, or when they were around, often made things worse through their frequent crashes, rigid workflows, and dreadful user interfaces. During Burton's years working at Otis, he had learned an important lesson. Although his work was ostensibly about computers, cables, controls, and solving the technical puzzles wasn't nearly as hard or as important as fixing the underlying business, cultural, and political problems, and that's really what determined how well the system worked. Oh, oh, he was. Oh, yeah. So he wasn't. He wasn't out. He was at U of M Ann Arbor in 1987, when I was born. Oh,
Wait, wait, hold on. This is so cool. I did look this up, bro.
What?
Northwestern Memorial still uses their tubes.
You should go take a picture of the tubes.
They have 4-mile pneumatic tubes that they use to transport blood,
Huh?
medicine, and lab samples across all 7 hospitals.
That's amazing. Holy hell. That's cool. That's crazy. But okay. So, during Burton's years, okay, that's how well the system worked. In 1997, Burton began medical school in Ann Arbor, where he was quickly pegged as a computer geek, and ended up on several technology-related committees. One of his projects was to write a program to deliver the pathology curriculum to his fellow students. I wasn't learning histo, I was learning how to develop good software and how to engage users in the design. He enjoyed the computer work, but regarded it as a future hobby, for he decided to be a surgeon, a career that demanded slavish devotion. I loved surgery, he said wistfully, recalling his first few times in the operating room. I loved the adrenaline, I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. And now, 6 weeks into his surgical training, he had faced a trial that few physicians experienced over a lifetime of practice. I asked him how he felt on that August night, once the code beeper finally went silent, when all that was left to do for his 3 patients was to remove their IVs and call next of kin. I was a deer in the headlights, he said, when the senior resident finally emerged from the operating room. Burton gave him a playback of the astonishing events of the prior few hours. He and I were like, what just happened here? As Burton described this night to me, using the dispassionate shorthand that doctors often employed when talking to colleagues, my senior was in the OR with the lady with the mesenteric artery embolus. Something happened that I was not prepared for. He would get a cry. A few months after that terrible night, Matt Burton sat down with the director of his surgical residency program. To the program's credit, Burton had not detected any finger pointing aimed in his direction. Quite the opposite. He got mostly sympathy and even a little street cred for having lived through a night so awful that none of the old-timers have ever seen its like. He and his program director talked about what happened, and while they touched on the medical issues, both of them recognized the real breakdowns were those of the system. A system that placed too many residents where they were needed and too few where they were. A system that missed the early signs of a patient deterioration, whose recognition might avert a code blue. A system that did not allow an overwhelmed young physician to summon help. I want to know what the fuck happened to that ER doc.
I hope he got the crap beat out of him.
I hope, like, nobody works with that man.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either. Like, damn, you're gonna leave me? You're gonna leave me? You're gonna leave me in the fucking shit? Fuck you. I don't want to work with you. Damn.
No, I wouldn't. If I found out that my attending did this, I'd sit down with him and literally be like, justify it to me.
Tell me, exactly. Like, tell me why you did this.
And if he was not like, there is no excuse, I was a cunt.
Or, like, maybe he was also running codes. But there was nothing in there. I don't think he was. I don't think he was either.
Because Burton was the only...
Burton was the only one with a code pager. Why was the... I know. Like, Burton and the ER doc were the only ones with the code pagers. So, I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, my God. Okay, let's continue. Okay. He and his program. Okay. Cool. Slapped together, but not only were the technologies used, not. A system that made it impossible for clinicians to access patient information or order treatments remotely. In Burton's world, all these systems were non-existent or had been slapped together. Yet not only were the technologies to support them available, they were already being used in other industries. There are tens of thousands of people who can be surgeons. But there aren't tens of thousands of people who can help solve these problems. Byrne finished his internship and then left the practice of medicine. I asked him how he could make such a monumental decision, one that I can barely imagine for myself. Medicine is the most information-rich, knowledge-intensive human activity probably ever. I was angry because there were technological solutions to these problems and we weren't using them. After receiving advanced training in informatics at the Regenstripe Institute in Indianapolis, he took a position at Mayo, where he is now one of dozens of doctors, nurses, and pharmacists working to bridge the worlds of clinical medicine and informational technology. These should be glorious times with Mayo Clinic. President Obama highlighted the clinic time and time again during the run-up to healthcare reform. The patient safety movement had cast a bright light on the need for effective healthcare delivery systems, and nobody has a better one than the folks at Rochester, which is true. Today, instead of charts wishing their way through pneumatic tubes, there's a computer in every hospital room, in every operating room, and in every clinic, placing information at the fingertips of doctors and nurses. What's your opinion on telemedicine, by the way?
My opinion on telemedicine?
Yeah. A little curious.
So I don't want to say torn because I think that's too strong of a word. I was just actually reading up on the situation today where a telehealth company is actually being sued by a young man's parents because somehow he was able to, I don't remember what medication it was. He was able to get a 90-day supply of a mental health medication. Telehealth. And
what kind, though?
having never met a provider, this was a new script for major depressive disorder.
Oh no.
And it wasn't even a video call from my recollection. Anyway, within like a few months of getting these two scripts, he committed suicide.
Ooh,
so his parent,
no.
This was in 2023, and his parents are suing the telehealth company essentially for negligence.
I should probably make this like mature, shouldn't I? Kind of classification.
So I think in regard, overall, I am in favor of telehealth. I see my psychiatrist, who I have met in person though, and I met in person for 6+ months before I transitioned to virtual visits. Like I meet her telehealth. I'm very pro telehealth, for expanding access of care, especially in more rural areas where there's a doctor shortage. I think the big problem is patient education.
Yeah, no, I agree.
In a lot of ways, because so for example, because the most recent thing I can think of is I use telehealth. I very obviously had pink eye.
Yeah.
I didn't feel the need to go to an urgent care because it's pink eye. Like I need eye drops, but I don't need, the whole rigmarole. And so I felt comfortable just going on telehealth. A doctor was calling me within an hour. I was like, it's pink eye, brah.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, brah, it is.
Legit.
I spoke to your Walgreens, and I was like, thanks, brah.
Exactly. I get that.
I think for things like that, like a very simple ear infection, pink eye, love that.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially primary care is so overburdened. I wasn't joking. I do not bother to check my PCP's availability half the time when I do have something like an illness or an injury come up. Because I know that 95% of the time I cannot get in with him.
You know what? Fair. Honestly,
so,
I was lucky because I could just text my doctor.
Yeah. So it's like, well, and I used to have that with my pediatrician, but she's retired, and I think she's on a tour of Europe, or at least that's what she always said she wanted to do when she was retired. But it's like so I'm pro it, but I think we need more patient education, and we also need a system that's less review based. Like we need to be able to empower doctors and nurse practitioners, not even just in telehealth. This is just any health. No, you can't get antibiotics for your flu. And that review should not negatively impact that provider.
Well, I actually don't like how their review system is, low-key, because it doesn't make sense to me.
I don't either. So it's I think we need to be able, this guy should have been I don't even have to look at the rest of this case. he should have been referred to in-person psych.
Well, you have to, I mean, damn it. I wonder if Lev is awake.
But you know what I mean, though?
But yeah,
like,
no.
in these,
You would
in
have to
these
see the patient
situations-
first. Because it's a
Yes,
completely
you
new
have-
med.
I am all for, like
Oh,
I said,
shit.
an established patient like me. You know?
1 second, y'all. I am gonna mute myself on the
Okay.
phone.
Well, I'm gonna go grab my bread was delivered. I'm gonna go grab my bread while you do that. 1 second, I'll be back with my bread. They delivered my bread. It's so delicious. Woo. And by bread, I mean it's not really bread. It's whatever we consider bread from Little Caesars, which is it's not bread, but that's what makes it
Wait,
good.
oh my god, is it crazy bread?
Oh, fucking course it is!
Hell yeah, crazy bread. I shit, he's calling though, wait.
Who's calling?
The same
Your
dude.
mom?
The same,
Okay.
the same dude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're back. Same guy. Crashing out. I was like, bro, I'm in the middle of this. Contact
Okay.
somebody else. I know. Like, I would usually
And if
help.
you need to go for your friend, the book can always wait.
I literally, this is just him dealing with girl problems again.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And like, he has other friends. It's not just me. I'm just the one with the empty condo, basically. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. He just comes over and crashes. He just crashes at my place, like, sometimes. Like, what else am I supposed to
That's
do?
college.
Say no? It's basically college. It's college shit, once again. But, okay, so telemed, coming of age, Mayo physicians now deliver care to patients who are hundreds, even thousands of miles away, and we can test new ways of improving care through the magic of sensors and big data analytics. It is Burton's job to ensure that these great ideas make the jump from polished PowerPoint presentations to the big, messy realities of the words without stumbling along the way. Honestly, I like how he's doing it.
Yes.
Legit. In one of his first studies, he asked nurses and doctors how they organize their work. Many told him, "We're managing to the plan." And he asked them to show him this plan. They said stuff like, "Well, it's kind of in the note, and it's kind of on this piece of paper, and it's kind of in our..." Oh my god.
Not the conversation!
Not the conversations. Come on, why don't we just standardize and put in the fucking assessment and plan? My god. In other words, this central piece of knowledge, what computer scientists refer to as the information artifact, was everywhere and nowhere. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Listen, people get annoyed when, like, I'll give an example that I'm, like, familiar with. When you go for surgery
Right.
and you're in pre-op,
Right.
and it's like the anesthesiologist comes in and they ask you the same 15 questions. And then the nurse comes in and she asks you the same 15 questions. And then the CRNA comes in and then the surgeon comes in. And then there's probably another fucking nurse, you know?
Yeah.
And they all do it.
I
But
mean, I
here's the
understand the need for that.
It's so important. Because here's the thing, you know who it's annoying to? The people who aren't lying.
Yeah.
And the people who, even if people are not intentionally, like, lying is a very strong word.
Yeah,
but, like,
lying is a very, like, heavy word for this.
because there are people who are intentionally trying to, like, cover something up.
Right.
But that's a minority of people.
Right, absolutely.
Most people are just genuinely forgetting something. And you want to catch that shit.
Right. And also,
and so that's why, yeah, you ask the same 15 questions.
I don't
over and
like
over and over
asking
again.
them. I don't like asking them.
No one likes asking them.
I wish I
No
didn't
one
have
likes
to.
it.
I wish I
But
didn't
it's
have
very
to.
important.
Yeah,
It's
I know
very
it's important. But damn, I hate it. Ah.
Well, I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I mean, you know, people hate being asked.
I hate asking too. And I'm always like, I'm sorry for asking this again and again. I know I just came in like last month to ask you these questions, but we gotta go through them again. And like I can try to make it into a humanizing moment between me and the patient, which is great.
Yeah.
But nobody likes answering these questions.
No. And again, I think 95% of people are not intentionally lying, but I have seen some cases where people were, like, intentionally lying. Like, I saw this one dad, he brought his kid in for, like, a tonsillectomy, you know, and she wasn't allowed to eat for, like, several hours
Well,
beforehand,
yeah,
obviously.
she was supposed to be MPO.
And, and she was 8. Like, I remember thinking she was old enough to understand and process, like, you know, that she's not allowed to do things. This wasn't a toddler.
Right, right.
And I think she aspirated. And then they found egg in, you know.
No, I think I heard of this.
And when they asked him, like, hey, Dad, can you please tell us why we found egg? And he was like, I thought you guys were just being mean. There's egg in your daughter's lungs. Because you thought the doctor...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's what I'm also kind of talking about when it comes to, like, patient education, where, like, he clearly didn't understand the consequences.
I mean, like, also, Loki, why would it be a mean thing? You have a surgery.
I don't think he really connected. So part of this is from my call center experience.
Oh, okay.
But I'm
Explain.
realizing that a lot of people don't put 2 and 2 together.
Oh.
So, like, I will explain to people, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. They just don't make the connection because they aren't around the material enough.
Well, yeah, fair.
So, like, I have a lot of people who, okay, if they update their banking information or their physical address with me, and then they're like, okay, now I want to send money to that new place, and I'm like, no. And they're like, why? And I'm like, you just updated this, and there's a 7-day hold. It's mandatory. You have to call back. You can call back next week and do it. And they're like, and I literally call it when I'm explaining it, you know, professionally. I tell them, this is it. There's a new it's a 7-day anti-fraud hold. We cannot send money to a new address.
Oh.
And I have people who fight me on this every day. And they're like, I don't get it. Why would you put that hold there? And I just tell them straight up, I said, it's an anti-fraud protection. That was in the original sentence that I said. You know what I mean? But I get people who, they don't connect it. And I have to break it down for them that, like, in a situation where someone fraudulently accesses an account, this now gives the account holder 7 days to get things in the mail.
Right. According to Paisley asked a question of, like, why do patients lie? It's their life that they're putting in jeopardy. Yeah, I agree. I don't know. Partially,
Again,
yeah. I think it's
sometimes
education.
they don't realize the consequences, or they're worried, like, they know that, like, let's say in the surgery example, they know they need the procedure, but they have this other disqualifying thing.
And they know they need the procedure, so they're gonna lie to try and get it, which is obviously not ideal.
Or, I was talking to Hikah and King about this last night.
Really? Oh my god,
well,
I missed hanging out with them. Damn it. I missed it.
Yeah, I was talking with them last night because I asked them this because I had seen in I think it was the family medicine subreddit. This doctor had been asking, like, hey, what do you guys do in this situation where, like, this patient comes in and they clearly, like, they need to go inpatient. You know, like, diabetic foot ulcer down to the bone.
Damn. That's a big wound.
You know,
crazy.
Yeah, kind of a thing. And they're just, and you're telling them, like, bro, inpatient last week with amputation, you know? And, like, there's no saving this girl. And they're like, no, outpatient antibiotics.
Some patients also don't want, like, that surgery because they still think that, well, not really think, but, like, they're still under the belief that there's a possibility that the thing that they need is just more antibiotics or, like, maybe prayers in addition, you know?
Well, right. And that's what he said. He's like, what do you do? He's like, what do I as the doctor do? And I saw these doctors. No one had really a consensus. There was no consensus.
I really hope, also, by the way, I really hope that Saiken sees my question.
I hope so too. A lot of the doctors said that the main split was whether or not the doctor still prescribes the outpatient antibiotics.
Fair.
Then the split was the thing that they basically came to the agreement on was document. And then the two other things that I saw in different comments that I really liked, and I was like, snaps, girly. Someone was literally like, have the patient sign the chart electronically. Like, so you make your note, and then you say, Billy, get over here. Because I'm making you, like, literally sign this.
Honestly?
To acknowledge the fact that you know that I said this to you, and that you were essentially AMA.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, I had to write the thingy for AMA when I left without getting, like, a psych eval, because I accidentally took a med at the wrong time. Remember when I went to the hospital because I drank too much? Yeah, that's the thing. But yeah, okay, it's crazy. Legit. Well, it just kind of sucks. AMA means against medical advice. AMA means that we are against medical advice. Like, against medical advice, so you're leaving against, like, the advice of a doctor. Like, if you really don't want to stay, they're not gonna force you unless, like, it's like life-threatening, but even then, like, I actually don't know how, like, I really don't know. I would have to, like, ask Saiken again. Because he is the closest thing I know I have to a hospitalist right now. Oh, EMS has those too? Hell yeah. Paste. Okay, cool. Hell yeah. Okay, we're going to continue here though. Okay. So, a lack of resources isn't usually the problem. Private jets ferrying billionaires from Dubai swoop in with metronomic regularity. There's a downside to being flush with money, Burton said, because you end up throwing resources at any problem that you have. Oh God. Burton's observations on the surgery service reflected this haphazard abundance. The NPs had to log into 11? I'm reading this right, huh? 11 different information systems. An OR scheduling system, a separate clinic scheduling system, an outpatient medication system, and so on to gather what they needed. Ew! Oh my God. That's, oh wait. That's so much shit to have to go through. That's so much stuff to have to read. This is insane. Oh wait, okay. Oh wait, are you even able to read the paper? There we go. OR scheduling system, a separate clinic cost scheduling system, an outpatient medication system, and so on to gather what they needed. This digital Easter egg hunt required more than 600 clicks, accompanied by more than 200 screen transitions. Besides the sheer insanity of the enterprise, the problem is that with each screen flip, your brain must process the new visual information, which generates a neuronal equivalent of the brief static you sometimes see on the TV screen when you're channel surfing. And before long, all of your cognitive bandwidth is exhausted. Yeah. If you open up too many fucking programs, your brain just gets overwhelmed. He recalled a few cases in which the NPs miss obvious things, like a significant fall in the blood count because all they're doing is foraging for information, writing it down, and not even paying attention. Yes! God! This is how I felt, like, going through a lot of these old, like, going through, like, some programs, and, like, oh my god, I hate it. I hate all of it. Burton and his team developed a patient summary screen that the NPs could fill in with just 25 clicks. And this dramatically reduced the amount of time they spent completing their pre-rounds, so 35 minutes to less than 5. Not only did this free up huge chunks of their day, but it also liberated tons of cognitive space to actually think about the patients, and as a result, the NPs made fewer mistakes. Yeah, of course, if there's less fiddly bits to mess with, you're not going to make as many mistakes. Obviously. I do want to know about the pneumatic tube system. I love pneumatic tubes. Mayo's computer systems were built by some of the best companies in the business, including household names like GE and IBM, and specialized healthcare healthcare companies like Cerner. Ooh, Cerner mentioned. Knowing how crucial it is to observe how real people actually do their work in order to design functioning computer systems, Burton is irritated by how little attention these vendors have given to the plight of frontline clinicians and their patients. Yes! Real. Felt. Having worked for a healthcare computer vendor and for Mayo, he knows why this is. The systems that support clinical care are inseparable from the systems that send out the bills, and the latter often trump the former on the priority list because the vendors are selling to a CEO and not to doctors or nurses. I don't know how to feel about that. What do you think, Matter? You there? Maddie? I'm alone. Oh, Discord is dying? Oh no, fuck. I didn't realize Discord was dying on your end. But yay, welcome back. Okay, cool. But yeah. Why is it that, like, these vendors and shit... Wait, you can't hear me in Discord? Wait, why can't I be heard? Why can't I be heard on Discord? What the fuck? Is it at my end or your end? Fair. I mean, I turned off, like, I had to switch headsets because I couldn't hear you for a little bit. I could, like, disconnect from my Discord and then log back in. Would that help? Maybe. 2 seconds. There's always scuff. Wait. I just had to completely close out Discord and log back in.
Hi.
Hello.
There we are.
Yay! Welcome back.
Hi.
I am back.
Okay, now I can hear you. Yes?
Amazing. Yes. I'm gonna refresh the browser source so that you're back too.
Okay, but what if I want to be the Fugi logo?
I mean, oh my god, it's Sakorba. Hey, buddy. How are you doing?
Hi.
Hi. Hi. All right, I should probably SO like both of you.
Whoa. Oh, thank you.
Of course. To like my other viewers who also already know who you are. True. I didn't even think about that, honestly.
For what?
Oh, Kai would say like if you're in a Discord channel, you could try a private call and vice versa. I mean, yeah. I mean, it worked out. It worked. We fixed it. I just had to completely log off of Discord and log back in. It worked. All right, back to the tape thing. As of the massive federal push to get these vendor-built systems into doctors' offices and hospitals, I expected that this physician, who gave up a promising surgical career to commit himself to the computerization of healthcare, would be enthusiastic about this turn of events. I was wrong. They are mandating the use of snake oil. Oh, I want to see. Oh, that's spicy. That's a spicy fucking thing to say. What does he mean by that? We'll find out once my fucking model decides to work again.
I find that dude fascinating.
I
wanna get dinner with him and pick his brain.
I also want to have a drink with him. I'll make the drink too. But like he just seems like an interesting guy to talk to.
Yes.
I mean, how old would he even be right now? Maybe like 40s? What if he's Hikah's age?
Well, he said he was 39 when the guy wrote this book.
Oh, when was the book written?
Let's find out.
True. Let's look it up. I feel like I could stalk that guy on his IMDb.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm gonna do it.
This dude probably makes so much money. He probably makes a plastic surgeon look broke.
You know what?
My crush rejected me. I don't like men right now.
Oh no. I am so sorry. Men suck though, so it's fine.
Men suck. I did find some information that I get to deep dive into this weekend, so that'll be good. I can just focus on the pneumatic tube systems at Northwestern Memorial in Chicago, which are still in use and used to transport blood. And I'm just gonna that's my my hyperfixation.
Completely fair. I found him.
You found him?
I found him.
He should be bald. Is he bald?
He is bald. He does look like Bruce Willis.
10 out of 10.
It wouldn't be doxing to like show the picture, right? Like
they gave his name.
They gave his name. I feel like it would be okay.
Location of work.
I feel like it would be
not
okay.
Doxing. Yeah, no. I understand why you were concerned, but it's a public book.
Yeah, look, it's him. He looks like. Look at him.
Oh, so he moved.
He moved, but he's still in Mayo.
Just Mayo at Arizona.
Yeah.
I'm concerned. I saw the word holistic.
I don't like that either. But maybe.
That word scares me.
I'm scared. Okay, so it isn't just you. Oh. Girl. I'm looking at his experience right now. I'm also going to post. I'm going to send you the link to his, like, IMDb, LinkedIn as well.
His IMDb. Yeah, he's also on there.
IMDb. Fuck. No, I did not mean to say that. I was, like, thinking about IMDb, like, recently. I don't like this because like
Oh, they're gonna make me log in. Fuck you. Let me.
I know they made me log in.
Oh, I'm gonna open it on my phone.
So he's been working at this place from October 2021 to like to like now, full time, Scottsdale, Arizona. Holistic healthcare solutions. They are using provide applied clinical informatics, practice transformation, and healthcare AI expertise to key healthcare industry organizations, including public sector and regulatory agencies, medical specialties, social societies, academic medical centers, and integrated healthcare delivery organizations. They integrate AI. I don't know how, though.
Oh, he was with us, dude. For like 5.
Huh? Wait, what? What?
Like 6-7 years, he was in Chicago.
He what? What? Damn, I could have like had it. I could have actually like talked to this man.
Okay, I kind of have a problem with this.
What?
How was he an assistant professor of surgery for 3 years?
Well, I mean, he graduated med school.
Right, but then what qualifies him to teach continuously?
He completed his internship.
That's fair.
He completed it. No? Well, he completed his internship. That's enough, I think.
Okay. I just don't know how I would feel about a professor who didn't actually go and practice, I guess. Like, but I guess also, like, there are... Maybe he does research.
Yeah, no, you can lecture. I'm pretty sure you can lecture as a surgical intern. Like...
Well, I know you can. I'm just saying, like, should you?
I mean, his only at least he's. I mean, I would be personally, but like at least he was only assistant. He wasn't like the chief of surgery. Like that would be inappropriate.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, no, I agree. Also, I do not like the use of. Well, okay, arguments here. I don't like the use of generative AI, in like any form.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
I am okay with the use of like machine learning. Like the stuff used for the Tempest, like the Tempest cancer screening, that's cool. That's awesome, and that's very useful. Or like, honestly, markers for like specific fluorescence markers and like histology and like cancer. That's where I'm okay with it. Anything else? No.
No, I agree.
I like machine learning. It's less intensive.
So, my opinion on this guy somewhat changed.
Same.
Not a lot, but I will say that, like, the way that his story was presented in the book as far as, like, what he did after internship...
Right.
I think somewhat misleading because he completed his surgical residency for, like, a year at the University of Buffalo, and then he immediately went and did a fellowship in medical informatics.
Okay, you know what? Good for. Wait, oh my god, so you can do that? Honestly? Cause like there was this one dude that I follow, I follow this guy named Dr. Robert Obrey. He's like my favorite like clinical documentation specialist guy. Cause I like reading his blog for like more advice on documentation, different things on like codings and things like that for like the 99214s, like the levels of service, that kind of thing, because he like broke that down to me really well. I didn't know you could do like a fellowship in medical informatics, because that's interesting. And for you, Sakorba, I have differences for like AI. I don't like generative AI in any use. And I think that like the stuff with LLMs, I don't like that. I don't like using AI for like any learning resources. I don't do that. I just use Amboss. Mm-hmm. I don't use ChatGPT. I don't use Gemini. I am very much an AI-free person. The only microplastics I have in my body is from the fish I eat.
In your balls?
That too. That too. That too. That too. I don't know. I can make my own memes and brain rot without the use of AI. I don't need it. Fucking hell. I feel like I need severe.
Okay, so this nurse, I saw this nurse. It was in a thread of like, what's the stupidest thing you ever said to a patient? You know, and it was meant for like lighthearted kind of shit.
Right, right.
Like not actual like horrible fuck ups, but like
Right.
I accidentally just word vomited.
It's fine.
Instead
It's
of a
fine.
bunch of gibberish.
It's
you know.
fine. Yeah.
So anyway, this woman nurse was like, I went into the trans man's room, and I know he's a trans man obviously, because I have his chart.
Oh no.
And he said he had to go to the bathroom, and I asked him if he needed the urinal bedpan.
Okay, you know what? Accidentally affirmative.
And I was like, and I know he has a vagina, and I still think about it, and it keeps me up at night. Even though he was nice enough to just say, no, I'm gonna get up, ma'am. And I was like, I don't think everyone... Ma'am,
Oh my god! Oh my fucking god!
I don't think it bothered him at all. I think he's like sitting here and gets gender euphoria high because he's fucking obsessed. Like, I don't think this bothers him in the fucking slightest. Like, like you don't need to lose sleep over this.
I agree. I
It's sweet though.
It is so wholesome. It's so wholesome. What the fuck? What the fuck? Holy shit. Well,
It was really nice.
I just, that's good. That's awesome. That's peak. What the fuck were we even talking about anymore?
I said there was microplastic in your balls. We were
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about that dude, the LinkedIn dude.
Yes, LinkedIn dude. Oh, right, back to AI. But like, so for memes and brain rot, there we go. I'm back on the fucking train of thought. I can make my own memes and brain rot with the mental illness in my own brain. I don't need a robot to do that for me. I make all of my memes myself. I draw all of my emotes myself. Oh.
Oh,
Gunther
I mean,
von Hagens? No,
the
I'm not
other
looking
thing-
that on stream.
Your parents might know about this guy because this would have been happening like when I actually don't remember when this guy was like actually doing this. Hold on, let me try to find this.
I'm gonna look him
Because
up
your
on
parents
off stream.
actually probably were. This made national news. At the time.
Oh,
Surge-
him! Wait, oh my god.
Well, oh, no, I was talking
Hinashizu?
about this guy.
Hinashizu, hi!
Different guy,
Hi! Hi, I don't know if you know me, but I am Spectral Anomaly, second year med student, this close to crashing out, and where I and Maddie are talking about a really cool book and also just hanging out because, oh my god, we haven't been able to do that in so long. And thank you for following.
Okay, this motherfucker.
Who is this motherfucker?
Yeah, this was around 2000.
What is this? Huh?
Huh? What?
What are we talking about? Like, who?
Oh, I'm trying to get more information on it before I tell you because I can almost guarantee that you could say that this guy's name to your parents and he'll know. So this motherfucker. I don't remember how many people he actually did this to.
Oh god.
I'm trying to find that right now. A Manhattan obstetrician admits, and this is from a CBS News article. From 2000, he was carving his initials into the abdomen of a woman whose baby he had just delivered.
Huh?
Yeah, Alan Zarkin.
I'm looking this up right now. Oh.
According to the Daily News, witnesses in the operating room said after finishing delivery, Zarkin announced, "I did such a beautiful job, I'll initial it." Which, like, listen, that could be a joke. You know what I mean?
I hope it's a fucking joke.
She is suing him and his hospital.
Honestly, I don't know why Sakurba. I think this is just surgeons being surgeons. And absolutely I would sue. I don't know why the fuck you would like just fucking do that to a patient. Like, huh? Even if you did good work, that's enough reward. Why the fuck would you like label? Why would you brand a patient with your fucking initials? Like you're fucking Zorro. I'm sorry. Like this is first council first degree. Oh my god, this is intense. This is scary. Like
that he agreed to stop practicing.
He's also like 61, so like at some point he has to anyway.
Well, right, and his attorney was like, he blaming it on frontal lobe disorder called Hicks disease, a progressive form of Alzheimer's-like dementia characterized by personality changes and inappropriate behavior.
I don't.
But here's my thing. I don't necessarily agree with the victim's attorney who said that's silly. But I do agree that regardless of if it was an unfortunate, like, they only realized it when it got to this point and now he stopped practicing and he was, you know, ill, he's still responsible for her.
Girl, guess what?
You know?
Guess what?
What?
I found his LinkedIn.
Alan Zarkin? What?
Here you go. Yeah, I found it.
No, shut the fuck up.
No, I found it.
Is this man? He has to be dead.
No, he's not dead. He's not dead. He's alive. He is still alive.
Shut the fuck up.
He is currently retired from 1963 to present.
If he actually had dementia, wouldn't he be fucking dead?
No. I don't think he had dementia. What if it's just a fucking excuse? I think they were lying.
Alzheimer's killed people within a certain...
I mean, like 10 years.
It's been 2000, girl. 2000.
Really? Oh god, maybe I have dementia. I don't know what fucking day it is anymore. It's 61.
It has been 25 years.
So like maybe like he would die in his 70s or 80s. Who knows?
He went to...
Did he go to jail?
No. I don't think so. He went to medical school in Chicago.
You know what? Maybe hear me out. Maybe I dodged a bullet by not going to Chicago. What if I ended up like that?
He went to Rosalind Franklin.
Never mind. I don't care. Fuck that. That's insane, though.
I can't believe he...
Also, he lives in fucking Florida. Fort Lauderdale, Florida. This is definitely a Florida man.
I can't
This is some Dr. Florida man type shit. Am I wrong?
Well, he did it in New York.
Okay, fair. Okay, fair, but if we just believe the genetic fallacy that because you live in Florida, you're always a Florida man. If you believe that.
I mean, I also imagine he went there because
he's also retired and old as hell. That seems to be the possibility as well. Yeah.
Okay. In 2000, Zarkin accepted a plea deal, pleading guilty to assault, which resulted in 5 years of probation and a ban from practicing medicine. He settled the civil lawsuit for $1.75 million, which is obviously a lot, but understand this is also in 2000 money, so it's significantly more.
You know what? Deserved.
His medical license was revoked. The hospital suspended his privileges and fined him $14,000, and the state health officials fined him $14,000. And there had apparently been... Oh no, the medical center was fined $14,000.
Oh.
Because there had been previous reports about erratic behavior that they did not act on.
Okay, so maybe the thing about the Alzheimer is like less improbable. Because like if it was just one incident and it was that, I wouldn't consider that. I wouldn't like think about dementia like off the bat. I would think like other things. Do I know what other things I'd be thinking of? No. Ask Lev. Where is she? We need psychiatry. We need psychiatry on this.
Why shouldn't we have looked up this other dude? I looked him up. What am I supposed to be?
Oh, Gunther von Hagens. It's the Body World exhibit guy.
Yeah, I've been to that.
So have I.
What?
Basically, the controversies and the legal frameworks and shit.
Oh, I was already aware of that.
Yeah, same. Yeah, the Der Spiegel reported based on internal emails.
The bodies stolen and everything.
Yeah, bodies. So yeah, exactly. The consent and import laws of bodies as well. It's a little bit unethical. Right. By a little bit, I mean extremely.
I agree with everything, but the images in and of themselves are not.
The images are not weird. It's just they're a little bit degrading for like the bodies involved. They are extremely degrading to me.
For the bodies involved, considering the ethics around how they were acquired, that's a problem. If people had like consented to all of this, I personally would have zero issues.
Yeah, but like these were bodies that were illegally received and plastinated from prisons.
That I don't. Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, that's what I really don't like.
It's the illegal part. I thought you were saying. I thought when I looked this guy up that it was going to be like he was.
Anything
like,
worse?
Making, human centipede shit.
They were fine. The pictures were okay. Obviously, like I'm not posting them on stream. That's not going to be happening.
It's very degrading to the, like you said, it's degrading
to people who did not. Yeah.
They've never been. I mean, not that this is the correct word, but. Is that legal shit still ongoing?
I don't know. I really don't know, but like he did return the controversial corpses to China, so at least there's that. Also, like this is just me being petty, but like I don't like the fact that him wearing a fedora constantly as a part of his brand is like low-key cringe. That's just me.
I mean, yeah, but that's just him being cringe.
Fair. But like, also, like, that's just another thing to add. That's another thing to judge him on, for me. That's my opinion.
I mean, fair.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being
oh my god.
his children?
I could never. Apparently, according to that article, like, a part of his will, he wants to have his wife plastinate him and put them in the exhibit. And you know what? That's fair. He consented to it. That would be perfectly legal, I think.
Well, right, that's what I'm saying. It's the ethics around, you know, the people who obviously were not.
Oh yeah, like the prisoners and shit. And yeah, no, the Our Body, the Universe exhibit is even spookier when in terms of like the sourcing of the cadavers. But also, oh my god, I just remember like back in my mom's day, like the same school that I went to, she like rented out an arm. Like an arm. She was able to sign out and rent the arm. And then study that. Yeah. That was in like the 80s though.
What's the oh god, is it in Arkansas?
Oh, the dude? The OBGYN guy? Was it him? The one that you're talking about?
No, not you're thinking. Are you thinking of the guy who was wanking on his
Yes,
staff?
Yes, that one.
That was Arkansas, but that's not why I was thinking of Arkansas.
Why? Why? Is there more? Is there more?
No, I got confused. No, this is good. This is
okay,
good.
okay.
We're talking about the body farm.
Oh, the what?
The body farm.
What's the body farm?
It was the first forensic anthropology. I literally had to Google it. I got it wrong. It's at the University of Tennessee. It's called the body farm, but it's actually the forensic anthropology research facility at the University of Tennessee.
Oh!
It was established in 1981 by anthropologist William Bass, specifically to study human decomposition.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can donate your body essentially to this facility, and they will research, like, they will put it in certain conditions to watch and study the human decomposition process.
Whoa. That's cool.
It's super fascinating. There, Caitlin Doty, the mortician.
Yes. I watch her
on the Body
content.
Farm, very
Oh, hell yeah.
fascinating.
Cool. Hell yeah. That's crazy, though. Oh, my God.
It was the first body farm in the United States. There are more now, but
Oh.
this was like, at the time, this was like, yes, they do. They really do a lot of insect.
That's cool. God, I had like okay, this is weird, but like I had like such a big true crime phase like back in undergrad because I would just like I was driving a lot.
Everyone did.
Well, yeah. But like I was driving a lot, and then I got. Is Hikah here?
Live.
What?
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Hikah. Oh my God.
No, sorry.
We're live. If you're okay with that, how are you doing?
Wait, what?
I'm live.
Specky's on Twitch.
I'm
We're
on
live.
Twitch. If that's okay.
We're talking about the
We're
body
just
farm.
talking about the body farm and like medical errors and shit. Like
Those
the
are bad.
yes, they are bad. They are very bad. I told my
the
class
body farms are good.
the body farm is
The
good.
medical errors are
Bad. I told I also told a lot of my actually this is relevant to like something we talked about a little way before. Remember the MRI story? The one that we'll never forget? So my friends did not know, yes, that one. So my friends, they did not know about the story. And we had a lecture on different kinds of medical
MRI butt
errors.
plug?
Yeah. Yes. But like the cool part was just that they didn't know what a sentinel event was. So we explained it I explained it using the blood plug.
Well,
It's a very good example.
It's memorable.
It's extremely memorable. They'll never forget. Like I have never forgotten.
oh wait, Hikah's here. We can ask him about the tubes.
The tubes! Yes, the tubes!
Hikah, does your hospital have tubes?
The pneumatic tubes?
tubes?
Yeah, how do you do them? How do you use them?
I don't know. It's been a while since I actually had to think about them. I just know that they like link pharmacy and then the floors.
So you don't use them. Well, I mean, I guess nowadays you wouldn't.
Not in radiology.
Well, okay.
What, did you have to like do them before? Like, how do you send like X-ray thingies?
Well, that's what I'm saying now.
The
You can
thingies.
Not that old.
digitally. I can just send the file.
I'm not that old.
Wait,
But apparently, no. Apparently,
some hospitals still do.
right? Like apparently, when they first came around, dude, they would send like the X-ray, like the actual
Do you have
image, picture, film
Is it a
in
film?
the tube. So that's why we were curious.
If you've ever worked with
Yeah,
them.
not in that manner.
Oh.
Yeah, I want to know.
Like, I've received I've gotten stuff from the pharmacy from the tube, but I've never like sent it myself.
Oh, because I'm
Yeah,
like, I've always
apparently they
wondered
used
like
to
how
use-
do
you would send charts. You would send X-rays. You would send. Now they're primarily used at like bigger hospitals for like blood samples.
I actually
Yeah.
didn't know. I didn't know they were used for like blood and samples and shit. Legit.
Well, okay, so U of Chicago answered a lot of my questions, but also gave me more questions because I couldn't really find much so far. Like for some reason, their operations page is just publicly available.
Oh.
Where it
Crazy.
describes their like repair schedule for the pneumatic tubes.
They just have the.
Yes,
So that means
public-
so that implies the pneumatic tubes are functional and they use them.
Yes, which means I am going to ask that person if they've used the pneumatic tubes.
You should ask them if they use the pneumatic tubes. Because if you don't, I will.
I am. I'm literally going to ask them. I'm literally going to be like, the pneumatic tubes! You have to tell me about the fucking tubes!
Tell me about the tubes. You have to tell us about the
Sometimes they actually
tubes.
Respond to me. Or when it's actual medical things.
Okay, well, you know what? Fair. That's relatable. That's understandable.
Right. So they actually probably will give me an answer if I do ask about it.
I mean, if they don't, I will cancel them on Twitch or something. I'm joking, I won't. I...
You can? You've used the tubes?
Sikorba, tell us about the tubes.
Wait. Hold on, I found the contact information for this person.
Tell us about the tubes. You will tell me about the tubes, please. Please. Thank you.
Okay. Any questions? Okay, they still do run on Pager, dude. They run on Pager there. I'm not joking. Look at this. Look, I'm sending you this.
We did too.
No, I mean to this day.
No,
still.
My hospitals too.
Really?
My hospital.
Do I need to learn
Yeah.
well, I was gonna say, do I need to learn how to use a pager? I don't
Yes.
need to learn how to use a pager.
Yes.
I don't need to know.
I had to learn. I had to learn how to use pagers. I had to learn.
Someone will give you an iPhone nowadays.
I mean, my work. Wait. Well, my work only had the one iPhone. So we had pagers. In addition.
At least what Northwestern said when they trained me was that it was the understanding that like everyone in the hospital kept their personal cell phone on them.
Well, yeah, that too, but like.
Well, no, I mean like the expectation was that like. And maybe I would have to ask like once I start volunteering, but like my understanding was like the ER doctor and all of the doctors just like if you were there and you were on the rapid response team, your personal phone was getting that bing bing.
Oh.
I feel that.
That was my interpretation. I could be entirely wrong.
Okay,
I feel
fair.
like you need like either. I think you need this. You need like a barrier to separate your like personal phone calls from like emergency ones, and that's either.
Yeah, I personally,
iPhone
this
or
is,
pager.
I would, that's a great example of like, I'm fine mixing it for volunteer purposes because I wouldn't actually be getting
volunteer.
like messy shit. Yeah, I'm volunteering because I mean, Hikah, I won't probably be able to afford to go to nursing school, but I'm not gonna get into it right now because I'll cry.
That's why we're doing this, because this is more fun.
I know, it is. So but like if it was actually like nursing shit, no, I would bring I have a spare iPhone that I use for VTubing.
Oh yeah, same for me.
Like, so I would use that.
Fair. But also, Sikorba, so like usually a floor is designated by a 3-digit numerical code per floor. Oh, wait, so, they have a safety pouch for ice or heat so, you can, how big are the tube containers? Like, are they like, the only tube containers I know of are like the bank tubes. Are they really like the bank tubes?
I saw a video.
It's like
We're watching the fucking video. I want to see. Send me the video. I want to see the tubes.
Okay, I'll get the tube.
I'm so sorry. We're talking about tubes now.
Listen, it's interesting.
It's very cool.
It's interesting as all shit.
I like the tubes.
And this is like
a little happier compared to like the book that we're reading, honestly.
Yeah, it's an interesting book, but it's like depressing that it even happened.
Yeah. Cause like, oh my god, actually, Hikah, the first story in the book is about this guy. Oh, a foot and a half ish, and they go super fast. Hell yeah. But the first story is about like this guy who was on his first like, was it his first night?
I don't think it was his first night, because he was very comfortable with the hospital layout. I got the impression he was still like,
oh, just really new.
Intern,
a baby intern. Okay.
A baby intern, but he was not fresh.
Fair.
Like 3 months old baby.
Oh yeah, 3-month-old baby. Like fair.
Yeah, he knows how to feed on the boob. He can get around, but he can't. He's still a baby.
Yeah, fair. But okay, so, and he basically covered 4 code blues in like the span of a few hours.
I wouldn't even call it a few hours. 3 of them happened in under an hour, and then the other one they didn't really specify the time frame for.
Okay, fair. That's what I was like estimating, like maybe under a few hours, but like 3 happened within an hour, and then the 4th one is a bit indeterminate. 3 out of the 4 patients died.
Yep.
And he tried to call for help, but the ED doctor would not leave. And also, like, the one code, one of the 2 of the codes were like on a completely different floor, so we had to like communicate all that shit remotely, like through the phone. And then 2 of them were like on the same floor, so you just had to like go in between rooms. But it was crazy. The story just was just really sad.
The intensivist was.
Same. I want to know where the.
Didn't answer.
I
It's
know.
like a rural, like,
250 bed hospital at the University of
Here,
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
So this is not a bump like rural hospital where there's only like.
No,
maybe
it is not a
one person
rural
living
hospital.
No, not at all.
Like there
This
is
was
no
at Millard
reanimation.
Fillmore Gates Hospital.
250 bed.
2003.
Yes,
Yeah,
2003.
this never should have been allowed to.
So yeah, first code. His senior resident.
Apparently, they're the only 2 doctors in the building.
Yeah, apparently, well, 3. One of 3.
Well, one is incompetent, so.
Well, he's still a doctor.
I know, but he's not doctoring.
Fair enough.
So
Fair point.
useless.
Useless.
You know who that guy reminds me of? And maybe this is a very harsh example.
Gimme.
Probably is
Get the,
because
get the radiologist from his like. Get the radiologist out from his like.
Get them out of their cave. Okay, but Hikah, I would actually trust you.
I mean, I think like almost every like it's a code blue. So in theory,
It's a code blue. Everybody should.
it's a code blue, so they need CPR. So technically, like even like the radiologist is trained in CPR. In theory, I mean, we do our ACL. I just did my ACLs and BLS, so I'm fresh out.
Well, yeah, of course.
So technically, I can hold it. So technically, I can hold a cold blue.
Oh my God! Hey, Martin. How you doing? Haven't seen you in a
Especially if they
while.
dial the scanner.
Or maybe if they had an MRI with a
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't even want that. Like, doing CPR in the MRI room? No. Like, I mean, you don't
Yes.
do that in the first place. What? It just complicates like things so unnecessarily. You have to take them out of the MRI room.
Oh my God!
I
Not
just don't
true.
wanna-
True.
I don't want to think about it. No.
Yeah. No, that's a pain.
No.
I saw a really pretty picture the other day of, I think it was an MRI. I don't remember now. Like the machine being transported, and they had to put metal sheets in front of the floor
Oh.
before they could move it because
Yes,
it was so heavy.
the MRI that makes the Martin Solveig Hello song.
Mhm.
The do-do-do-do, that one, because that's what it sounds like to me.
Don't.
I'm not playing the song.
I'm not. That's actually just like the MRI makes weird noises when I have my watch on. Oh no.
But also, absolutely do not. Also, I'm putting you on here as well. This is Hikah.
That's Hikah.
Yes, Hikah. Hikah's up here. Wait, they have silent MRIs now? That's real?
They have resistive. So I guess that must be a I don't know if so. They have resistive MRIs. So I think that's because there's almost like no MRIs that don't make sound because it's the sounds are it's like covered by it's like being done by like the compressor, which is like making the liquid helium, and then but more importantly, it's the gradients that are like quickly switching the magnet field around. So typically with the I think the ones that would probably be silent would be the resistive, but don't ask me, don't like quote me on that because I've never actually like interacted with the resistive MRI because the field strength is typically garbage. Like I hate reading I hate reading MRIs done on a resistive magnet because their field strength are like 0.8 instead of like 1.
I mean, I guess what's the point of? Is it for the patient then at that point?
It's patient comfort, but sometimes you just don't need that much strength. So you just don't need that much field strength.
Fair.
So sometimes they will do like simpler scans on it.
That makes sense. Oh, cool, though.
I never thought about that as a component, but I guess that makes sense. I mean, as a patient, the sound has never... They give me the headphones. I don't really care about the banging.
For me, the only thing I know was that, like, from what everybody has told me, because I've never actually had an MRI done, it just sounds like the Martin Solveig, like, Hello song. That's it. That's all I know.
I've never heard that song. I've had several MRIs, but most of the time they only put my bottom half in the machine because they're just doing my foot.
Fair.
So then so it's not really like that true MRI experience. I've only had like an actual like, oh, I'm in the machine, like head-wise.
You know what? I feel like Twitch won't like kill me if I play this song for like 2 seconds. Wait.
And I didn't listen, I already knew that I didn't like confined spaces. I closed my eyes before they put me in there.
This sound.
I didn't open them until the tech was back in the room. Like, I knew that about myself. So, that was the part for me.
Fair. But like the song like Hello by Martin Solveig where it's like din 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 din, like that, just that main. Firstly, it's a corporate. What the fuck?
How are you gonna have random metal?
That firstly, how are you gonna have random metal unless like you've had stuff done?
But even then, like I have lots of metal.
That's true. Maddie does.
Metal. Now I have small amounts of metal now, comparatively. And
be careful. Firstly,
most metal nowadays. I mean, Hikah, it isn't the magnety kind.
Yeah, most of the time. Most of the stuff they put in people are just like diamagnetic instead of like paramagnetic, or even worse, ferromagnetic.
Yeah, I was about to say.
So
right, and wouldn't your doctor, like, I would very much hope that if your doctor had no choice but to use something that is going to be ouchy in the MRI, like, they tell you, because that also affects, like, when you go through, like, I know, a girl, she had to get her hip replaced when we were in high school, and she had to, she sets off the TSA beepers.
Oh god.
I don't set off the TSA beepers, but like she has to have like a card or something signed by her doctor promising that she's supposed to set off the TSA beepers.
It's not a thingy that is bad. When you go to TSA, it's just your body.
Well, I imagine now that they do those I don't know what they're actually called.
Those microwaves.
Those things where they basically undress you.
Okay.
You know, to scan you. Those kinds of things. I imagine that may not be a problem anymore.
Okay, well that's good. Well, I'm gonna hope so.
I should probably figure out how those work.
Yeah,
I've never
fair.
had to interact with those.
But also, Martin, do you know the story of... Do you know the story of the MRI? Come on. Everybody's got to know at this point. Come on, at this point.
It's honestly a legend.
It is a legend. It will be told forever.
Years.
It will never not be told. Like, this is just a memorable story.
Wasn't she like 22?
Yes, according to the incident report, the patient was a 22-year-old female. Which is crazy to me. Like, huh? What do you mean?
On a random note, how did you get like the full square image of my picture? Because I can see like the little head that's like popping out at the very bottom.
The what?
But my image is there's like a little head at the bottom on the square image, but I don't actually have that on my like cropped image.
Oh, the on stream? Oh, this is Fujitech. Fujitech like turns your shit into a square.
So it's using whatever full picture you have uploaded for the goose.
Interesting.
So there must be like if you go and find the file in your phone, presuming that you uploaded it from there.
I uploaded it from there. So
Yeah.
I was just surprised because it's not supposed to show that like the random person's head in there.
Wait, I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
no,
Wait,
that's-
there was a What?
Yeah, look
What
at
do you
the bottom,
mean?
right where the two beaks for the bottom. Look at where they're pointing. Like follow the line. There's a little thing at the bottom.
Hi, Sevens. How you doing, buddy? We are talking about random bullshit. Wait, I have to look at this. I'm gonna like zoom in on this because I cannot see it.
So I drew it for like a role play, like a writing.
Oh,
role
there's
play.
a dude. There's a guy.
And it was supposed
Oh.
to be for it was supposed to be for a Persona 5 role play, and it was like the scariest thing that you can like think of, and then it's Goose.
I mean, geese are fucking scary. Okay, geese are fucking scary though. Geese and I, it's on site.
Canadian geese.
Canadian geese, in real life, it's on site. Never not on site. Always on site. No. Look, geese are fucking scary.
The bird.
Yes. Swans are scary. And at my college, like at my undergrad, there were so many geese and there were so many swans, and they would just be walking rampant in like basically gangs.
Right, but you went to school in the Midwest, didn't you?
Yes.
That's okay. You're surprised.
No, I'm not surprised. I don't like them
Okay.
though. I'm not surprised. I just don't like them.
Have you ever been to? I mean, you have to have been Brookfield Zoo.
Yes, I have.
All of those motherfucking geese
I don't like them.
in the middle where they have all the green areas
No.
for like the kids to run around.
Forbidden. Verboten. No, not allowed. Not allowed. It's on site with geese. No. A lot of those motherfuckers were taller than me when I was like 10. No.
I love the zoo.
I also love the zoo. Though, honestly, I
wanted
love
to
the
go to
Shed
Holiday
Aquarium.
Lights
The Shed Aquarium is my favorite
parents-
place.
Buy a zoo pass every year.
Oh my god. Hell yeah.
So if anyone's ever in Chicago, we can go to the zoo.
Oh my god. Though, I think if I were to go to Chicago, I would like to go to the Shed Aquarium once again.
I've never been to the Shed. I'd go with you.
What? What? What do you mean you've never been to the Shed Aquarium?
If I've been to the Shed, I don't remember it, and I was so young. I think I have.
Okay,
I
fair.
have to ask I'll ask my mom tomorrow.
I feel like you're from Illinois. It's the Shed. Have you been to the Field
Right,
Museum?
But okay, so my parents are very good about like if their children don't seem. The recollection that I currently have, which may not be correct, is that my parents did take us to the Shed, and my sister and I were like unimpressed.
What the hell?
My parents are very good. Like if their kids weren't interested in something, they didn't like force it.
You know what? Fair. Totally fair.
So it's like that's the recollection that I have, but I'll ask her tomorrow when I see her. But I have a recollection that she was like, "Oh yeah, you guys didn't really feel it. You weren't feeling it."
Okay, fair.
Like, you know those parents who you see sometimes around Christmas time on the internet who are like, "I bought my kid $500 in toys and they prefer to play with a box," and they get pissed?
Yes.
My parents were like, "Oh, that's cool. The kid's playing and entertaining itself. How fun." Like
Oh.
they didn't care. You know? Yeah. Like they so I don't think that's my recollection.
Fair. My recollection was that as a kid, I was like called up to the front when they had like a seal show, and I got like the seal like put its like snout on my head, and then I smelled like fish.
I know that it's entirely different. But every time I think of the Shed, I think of SeaWorld, and I think of that whale who murdered the trainer.
It's not like that, thankfully.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, every time I think of just the water.
Oh yeah, fair. But like it's a lot bigger. Like the Shed Aquarium, I mean I have to like read more on it, but I'm gonna pray and hope. Cause like the Shed Aquarium was like super fucking big. Like it would be impossible for it not to be like, cause they have conservation efforts too.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have conservation efforts going on in like the Caribbean and Southeast Asia. Like they like are doing conservation plans for one of my favorite lizards, which is the Bahamian rock iguana. And also they do shit with beluga whales.
Beluga whale.
Beluga whales.
Beluga whale these nuts.
Got him. What?
Wow. Wow. Ha.
Where my parents, because I went to Chicago every summer
Oh.
as like a kids, like all the kids in the neighborhood went with our moms.
Right.
We went to Navy Pier.
Okay, Navy Pier's classic. You have to go there.
Oh, hey, you know, I never asked if you've been here, but you probably have. Wisconsin Dells.
Yes. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. You know what? I like going to the Dells. I brought my kid cousin there. Like 2-3 years ago. That was some good shit.
I agree. For me though, like I was always a fan. I was like always a museum and like aquarium fan. So like the Shed Aquarium, the Field Museum, like there was like the oh my god. There was an observatory in like the Field Museum, right? Or was that a different place?
Yes.
Yeah, I love that place.
Before I understood germs, I was a very big fan of water parks.
Honestly, even after I understood germs, I still liked water parks.
I don't know what it is, dude. For all that, you've heard me tell this before, the doctor who told me that strep wasn't contagious.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's I don't understand. What do you mean? You had literal strep throat. Huh? Like, when you... Huh?
I am, like... the one thing she did mention that I'm like, oh, that could be possible, but I also, there's no point in going and looking, is that, like, she was like, are you a carrier of strep? Or is someone else in your family a carrier of strep? Like, how are you getting strep as an adult?
Well, there are other people that have strep. Maybe you're around them.
Well, right. I also wanted to be like, ma'am, I'm a sophomore at a 40,000 person university with a high international student population. I am exposed to different germs every, like,
Yeah, that's like, I got strep when I
Right.
was like in med school, like during fucking July.
Right.
I didn't
But,
even
like,
go
I guess all
anywhere.
of this to say, I got strep when I went to Wisconsin Dells as an adult. Like,
Ah.
with my kid cousin.
Well,
Like, I came back and it basically, like, affirmed for me that I was like, oh, Maddie, you needed to have, like, brought Clorox wipes and latex gloves and, like, wiped down the fucking hotel room. Like, I left and I was like, I should have done more to prevent this.
so I mean,
Can strep be asymptomatic?
I mean,
For me, it's always painful as fuck.
I mean, for me, symptoms come really fast, and also like if we look at
Yeah, it's a very specific, like, upper throat, almost like palate of the roof of your mouth, like, it's a very specific type of evil.
Apparently you can be a carrier, so...
You can be a carrier, just like you can be a carrier of, Typhoid Mary.
oh,
Yeah. You can be asymptomatic and not have it. And now you don't know symptoms, so you're just...
strep pneumo, strep pneumo, strep pneumo, like strep viridans, all those motherfuckers suck. My favorite one is strep agalactiae because that's just one is weird. I like group B strep. Look,
Well,
the
I assume you
sketchy.
like studying it, not
I
having
like
it.
studying. I like studying it. Like group B strep is weird. Because like that's the one where you give like you give the fucking penicillin G IV like during labor so that the baby doesn't get the group B strep. So there's no coughing baby versus group B strep, which means there's no
People are denying that.
sepsis, pneumonia. Wait, what? What do you mean? Huh?
There are
Denying
people who
what?
don't think it's necessary.
How dare they?
People are also
I mean,
I don't remember what this is for because I don't have a partner to be considering reproducing with, so I
Fair.
don't like.
Fair.
But the eye cream for
The-
babies that you put on when they come out.
Yeah, like the thing for
That
the
apparently is more important if they're born vaginally, but is
Yes.
still usually just given anytime, to
right.
just be on the safe side. Glockenflecken was talking about it.
Oh yeah, he was.
I can't remember if it's antibacterial. Yeah, it's antibacterial. People are like,
I remember that you can get like
No.
I mean, Hep B. Oh my God, is it like influenza B or something? Is it? Oh my God, Hikah.
I don't remember, but like
I don't
here's the
remember
other thing, too, guys.
anymore.
Like if I ever reproduced a human, part of the reason why I don't know these things, besides the fact that I haven't gone to nursing school yet,
Damn it.
well, is that it's just for me, it's literally quite as simple as yes.
Absolutely.
You know what I
like,
mean?
I want nothing. I don't want to get anybody sick. God, no. Crazy.
Right? Like for me, it's just yeah.
I could fucking
everything,
never.
Give them all the shots, whatever the
Give
eye
all
cream,
give all shots. Oh wait. Oh, we're talking about Neisseria gonorrhea. Neisseria gonorrhea, that's the one. Because Neisseria gonorrhea, you can get like you can get it through
yes,
perinatal.
yes.
The thing with the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
The thing with the
I
eyes.
listened to Dr. and Lady Glockenflecken talk about this on their podcast.
Here, this is the one. Gonococcal ophthalmic disease.
Yep.
Gonococcal conjunctivitis. Conjunctivitis. The Neisseria conjunctivitis, which is the one that you give the cream for.
Yeah, complications, sepsis.
That's bad. Obviously.
Meningitis, we don't fuck with this. These are not good
No,
things.
we don't want meningitis, endocarditis, osteomyelitis, or pneumo. No, we don't want any of that. This shit's spooky.
So you can tell that I'm so like, what's that called? That stupid website, Twitter brained, because I just imagine like just typing in like, oh, I know that a newborn that got gonorrhea, and then you'll just see like outrage farming all throughout Twitter.
You're not wrong, and I hate that you're right. But also, like, it's not like a lot of people have like the critical thinking and understanding to know like, hey, you can get a lot of these like STIs perinatally. There's a lot of vertical transmission of infections. Wow, vertical transmission. My God. But yeah, no.
Oh, you know the other thing that people are
we don't like gonorrhea. Gonorrhea's gnarly.
K. People
What?
say no to Vic K a lot.
Of course they don't say no to vitamin K. They don't know anything.
And that one really bugs me because I'm like, it's literally a vitamin.
I mean, and
prevents
also
your baby
from like fucking
what is it,
bleeding out.
intracranial
Yeah,
bleeding?
just bleeding out forever. Yeah.
Yeah, I like my baby's blood inside its body.
I mean, blood is natural, right? So like blood should be inside and out, right? I'm joking. I'm not being serious. I'm not being serious.
Have my blood out.
Look, maybe, I don't know. Maybe Plasmodium wants your blood out. You know that. You know what? Maybe the mosquitoes want your blood to be out. Maybe we should give it to them. Maybe we should give it to them.
Bloodletting, except with mosquitoes.
Yes. And with a delicious little side of Plasmodium vivax. Or the other one. I don't know any of the Plasmodiums. I only know vivax. I only know
this is a
malaria.
question.
Yes.
I'd like your opinion on this. Because I don't know really my stance on it. I've seen two camps on it.
Ah.
I've seen... So some... I'm going to say pediatricians, but I would also include primary and family medicine doctors who see kids as well as adults.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Right.
Who will refuse, like, if a pediatric patient, like, you know, mom and dad are saying no to vaccines for non-medical reasons,
What?
they fire the patient.
Actually, so
So I'm not. I'm not drunk enough for this.
it's like 10:30 a.m. for me. I'm not drunk enough. I'm not drunk enough for this. I haven't drunk enough coffee. I haven't drunk anything yet for this. For me, it's like I understand why the doctor would do that. I completely understand. Like, don't get it twisted. But also, like, what the hell are we supposed to do if they're not gonna fucking follow your directions? That's more liability on you.
So I will preface this with
Please.
the fact that
Please.
I'm a radiologist
Yes.
and I don't have to deal with patients anymore.
Good for you. Wish that were not me.
But I do think that. I feel like. So I think you should only be able to fire patients in like a very specific, specific circumstances. Like, yes, if they're not compliant, that's not necessarily a reason to fire. Like something.
Right.
People not compliant with their medications, for example. But in this case, the parents are not listening the parents are not listening to you. Because unless in regard to vaccinations, I think that you should not fire not fire them so what happens if you fire the patient?
You're gonna go to a naturopathic chiropractor.
Yes, and you've now done probably infinitely more harm. Infinitely more harm.
Fair.
But at least the parents are still willing to go to, even though you're
Yeah.
done vaccination. Now, like you said before, the parents for some odd reason have a non-medical reason to not get vaccinations, right? But you could still every visit, you could try to convince. You could still try to convince them. Just even if it's just you still want your kid. You want your this is around the age that the kid gets this. This is so and so. Try to put some medical education in there. I don't think that's a fireable. I don't think that's a fireable.
I saw a doctor who said that they had a handout where they would list all the vaccines next to a checkbox, and so if the patient was essentially denying them the vaccine, then they had to also read essentially the complications of contracting the illness, and then sign the form.
So I'm just gonna quote Amboss here because that's on because they have a little thing on challenging clinical and ethical scenarios, and this is on the section of autonomy, informed consent, and decision making capacity for pediatric decision making. For scenario 6, where patients refuse to vaccinate their child during a well child visit, we're supposed to respect the parent's decision and address the concerns regarding vaccination, provide the patients with reliable information regarding the risks and benefits of vaccination, and address any misconceptions to ensure that it's an actually truly informed decision, document the parent's refusal to vaccinate, and then revisit the topic. And then the obvious main important thing is do not administer vaccines without parental consent.
No shit, but
here's the thing. The medical errors can exist. I have had a near miss. I have had a near miss where I was in I'm going to say a story where I was okay, this is a well child visit. I'm going to set up all the vaccines, just get them all. I'd not put the needles in or get them opened, but just take them out and set up the tray that I bring in during the well child visit. The patient refused the Hep B. And I was I forgot. But then I double checked because I wrote it down. That's the near miss. I double checked my work and then I didn't bring in the Hep B and then it was all good. Yeah. So I haven't done any medical errors.
Why did you refuse Hep B?
I don't know. I don't know why the fuck you would. Hep B is important.
But speaking of vaccinations, it's kind of funny. So I can imagine from the perspective of people that are not like in the know like us, like people
Right.
that are in medicine type deal.
Yeah.
Like people in this chat, people here, like
A lot of my
Vaccines
viewers
are a
are
little bit of
not
a-
actually in medicine though, except for like Secorba, like Martin Invades is not, and I think Kai is also not. Also Sevens is not my mod, but yeah, there are a few non-meds. But I
Like,
digress.
they have like some like medical knowledge enough to be like interested in like this kind of topic.
Yes.
Right? So like I would imagine like vaccines for like the layperson, like yeah, we say like, oh, we put this stuff in you in order to like in order to defend you from like the disease that's going to cause. But it's kind of like a black box, like to them, like in general. I don't know, like
I have a very would you like to hear my very mentally ill analogy?
yes.
Okay. So it's a very, very, very mentally ill analogy. So for me, like, cause I try to explain like the whole thing where it's like, okay, your B cells and your T cells are all very immature, and then they go to their specific places to like get better. They get better. They mature. They get better. So like, let's say the T cell goes to the thymus. That's why it's called the T cell. And then it's like when you're in League. You know League, unfortunately. You go in, you get your items, you become mature. Your vaccines are the items for your B cells. Or honestly, the vaccines are more like the minions that your B cells fight. Because they're they're antigens, right? Depending on the kind of vaccine. Because basically you're trying to stimulate an immune reaction without like causing the actual bullshit to happen to the patient. So like, it's like your B cells are leveling up in lane.
That's actually a very funny analogy, and it's actually very. It'll make a gamer understand.
Yay!
You did it.
I did it.
I think the thing that I found interesting about that doctor's form, where you have to acknowledge, like, if you're refusing a treatment, that you have to kind of acknowledge that written, like, it feels a lot stronger, I think, from the patient perspective.
Right.
You have to read it and then sign and date it. In the same way,
Yeah.
I don't think you were here, because I think you that was when you got your call from your buddy. Did you hear what I said about the doctor who would, when we were talking about the diabetic foot ulcer?
Oh my god,
That we got
Saiken
the-
saw the code. Saiken responded.
Yes!
And he said, Are you sure they weren't being poisoned?
It's not it's like,
No, the funny thing is, he posted the next part of the paragraph.
what?
You should check it. Wait, we're looking at it.
This...
I'm not joking, legit. I'm putting it on screen now. Which means he also has a copy of the book. He has a copy of the book. Why is he not on here? Why is he not in this fucking call?
He doesn't have he has the book. He read
He has the book. He has the book.
Okay.
He either has the book or he has access to the article.
No, because the article only had the point about the
Oh.
nurse.
Oh my god, you're right. You're right. Then yeah, he has the book. He has the book. Of course he has the book. Of course he has the fucking book.
God fucking damn it.
Where is he? Damn it.
I don't know, in Oklahoma. I don't fucking know.
Well, yeah, it is Mr. Dr. VTuber man. But like, come on. Be in your fucking Dr. VTuber Discord and then hang out with us. Jesus Christ.
I do want to comment about your analogy for vaccines.
Yes, please.
So like one of like the things of like teaching. So teaching and learning are like two sides of the same coin, right?
Yeah.
If you know how to learn something, if you know how to like learn something, you should be able
Theoretically, you
For
can
example.
teach it then.
Yes.
theoretically you can teach it, but I've also had like a lot of experience of like very bad teachers like in college, because in college you do not need a teaching degree to teach with your subject. You
Of
just
course.
Unfortunately.
I mean,
unfortunately.
yeah.
And so you see like PowerPoints like
That are
PowerPoints
ass.
like that are ass. Essentially, from the textbook. Even though if I wanted to read the textbook, I would just read the textbook.
Exactly.
So I think like one of the fundamental things of like teaching is that like when you want to teach a subject in order to learn it, is to simplify it as best you can.
Yes.
Because the only way that you really know it is if you can simplify it into something that a layperson can understand. So I think so I think the league analogy is actually very accurate
Because like I was trying to find something that would make sense. Because like League, there's a lane phase, and in the laning phase, that's when you're fighting, you're gaining skills, you're getting experience points to level up. So it made sense.
It does.
And now they can fight against the actual.
Yes, they can fight they can fight against the actual antigen, the real antigen. Not the fucking minions anymore. I mean, you know what? Fuck it, you're already here. So like, you've been like seeing me do all of my fucking yapper sessions. Like, how have I been doing in terms of like just teaching?
So it's actually like most. So I think like when you do like a lot of your like yapping sessions, it's more like just more for like for your own learning. You're not
It really is. It really is for my own learning, but like yapping and pretending that I'm talking to people,
So
because usually like
You're not
helps.
like trying to distill it. You're not trying to distill it. Like you're not
True.
trying, like to simplify it. This is kind of like you're still using medical terms. You're still using
Yeah.
But you're learning. I mean,
Yeah.
Like inquiry is one of the best. Like question banks, like is inquiry. So that's still like one of the better ways to learn. As long as you're like using the knowledge instead of like. So one of the worst ways of like learning is like, for example, you take a picture.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I thought I
And
did.
you never look at that picture. But you'll never look at that picture again. So let me use a different example. You take notes, or you just or you highlight.
Oh,
let's say,
Hikah is high.
You highlight on a textbook. Oh my gosh!
Hikah, eat your microphone.
Eat my microphone. Sorry, that's on me.
Is
Can
this
you hear me
better, you
now?
guys? Yes, perfect.
Yeah.
All right, so I lost my
We've
train
been
of
working
thought.
on Hika's mic placement.
It's okay. I just put I
Alright.
put a piece of paper like from me to my mic, and that is my spacing.
So there's
Wait, a what?
okay. Oh yeah, we'll
piece of
go.
paper.
So reversing.
Wait. Spec, what did you just say?
I use a piece of paper to like determine the spacing between me and my mic, and then I
Why?
put the gain. Well, because I put the gain to match that, like to make sense with that.
But why the piece of paper?
Because
Where
it's
did
the,
we-
it's the closest thing I have to me, and I already know the dimensions of the piece of paper because it's 8 by 11.
Okay. So I'll teach you what I taught Hika.
Okay, please.
It's the distance. It's the distance. You put your hand out in front of you with
Hand
your
out.
thumb by your mouth. So it's your right hand, okay?
Uh-huh.
And then if you just put your hand up, so your fingers are not like touching each other. You're just naturally like, I'm waving to you, hi.
Yeah.
The distance between your thumb, your pinky should be like almost touching the mic.
Like the little the filter thingy of the mic before you hit the mic, or
You have a pop filter on your mic?
yes.
What kind of pop filter?
I don't know. I'll take a picture of the mic.
Does it look like a mesh screen?
Yes.
Then I hate to tell you that it's pointless and it's not doing anything. You can take it off.
Oh, okay, then I'll take it off.
If you actually want a pop filter that does something, you need to buy a Stedman, which you would have to have attending money to do because they're like $50-$60. They
Look.
ain't cheap.
Okay, look. Should I just put up my fucking throne then? Maybe I'll actually.
Yeah, put it on your phone. Actually, honest to God,
I'll put on my fucking throne.
they're actually really good though. but the other ones just don't do shit.
Yeah, because I mean, my mic is okay. How is it anyways? Like, it's fine.
Yeah, you're
right?
fine. You're fine. And then, and honestly, you're not popping plosive, nasty, ash fucking chit.
Okay,
Like that.
fair.
So you're fine.
Fair. Okay,
You're fine.
fair. Awesome.
So just thumb, finger, pinky.
Thank you.
That's the space. Yeah, you're good.
Thank you so much. So
This
yeah.
is what I'm here for. I occasionally use my degree.
Look, you do more than I do. I'm not using my psych degree for shit. Oh, I mean,
you
talk
used
to
to
people.
get into med school.
Okay,
Is that not a purpose?
that is kind of what it was for.
Yeah,
That is exactly what it was for.
Yeah.
I'm not
So
even
you did
joking.
use it for what it was for.
I used it,
I think
but
I
back to
complained
what
to this about Maddie before. I complained about this to Maddie before, but if you ever decide to go into medicine or have to do it over again, don't go into biomedical engineering. It is just suffering to get there.
That was my first year. Actually, my
Yeah,
first semester of my first year. I hated it. It was the worst experience of my life.
It was painful.
Yeah.
So okay, so let me see here. So just going. So I guess like going back
Education
to like the subject,
Yes, it's
education
Hikah.
shit.
Hikah's the goose.
I am the goose. Hello. Hematopoiesis. Hello.
That's FK, Fatty Liver King. Their account got
Oh.
Their account got wiped. So
What?
I know, like they lost access to their old account, so it's a new account.
They need to like reinstate it somehow.
I don't know.
Miss you too.
Now it just has two.
But so like so going back to like the learning subject for a moment. So like you obviously like people like do highlighting and like take notes,
I don't like doing.
but
that.
those you don't like highlighting or taking notes.
No, because I don't look at them again. Oh,
So that's
you
like
wiped
that's
it. Okay. But
that's what happened. So there's some I mean so if you're not so how much you learn, it depends on like how much you like put the effort in. There's really no true shortcuts. Like at least for me, there was never really a true short. Like I know like people like think about like mind maps, like in like I guess in some of the like Sherlock Holmes, like like the real life Sherlock Holmes series type deal.
Yeah.
I'm mostly a fantastic, so I can't do that. But so typically most of my stuff is like by textbook, but shaped hearts. So you're looking at the Charles font. I'm just like looking at the
Yeah.
Fatty Liver Kings.
Yes,
comment.
I know. we love our boot shaped heart. We love boot heart.
Okay, so I keep losing my train of thought, but okay, so there's certain methods that you can learn to, but ultimately learning is depends on how much effort you put in. So some of the things that you can do to help like put in that sort of effort is like when you take notes, you can also like summarize them, and one of the best ways of taking notes is known as the Cornell method.
Yes.
And so essentially, you've heard of it before.
Yes.
Okay. So essentially, you divide the page into like thirds. You keep one third for blank, and then you write your notes on on the other 2/3 of the sheet. Afterwards, when you're done, you start summarizing on the 1/3, on the like last 1/3 of your sheet after you're done taking your notes. And the act of summarization helps you study, helps put it in your memory, because ultimately, like fundamentally, there's 3 spots where you essentially maximize the efficiency of learning. The goal of learning is naturally to put it in your long-term memory, you remember it forever, which unfortunately does not really work well with me, but here we are. But the other one is short-term memory, which most of your stuff ends up, and then you have your sensory data, right? So the act of taking notes is going from sensory data into short-term memory, right? So things that help improve that is one, taking notes. The other one is like just simply getting it through multiple like sources of media. Now I know that people have like heard of like learning styles, like if you're like a visual learner or a audio learner, but those actually haven't been proven to work. So I wouldn't recommend. So even though you may feel like you're like a visual learner or like a tactile learner, I wouldn't discount the other methods. Ultimately, learning is getting from short-term memory to long-term memory is how many connections you can make to what's already there.
Right.
That's why learning doesn't really work when you don't have a foundation. That's like why we put people in grades, because you can't learn like calculus if you don't know algebra.
Same Hema.
You don't work.
Same Hema.
Don't work. So in terms of like dopamine, there is like a concept called like gamification of things. Like I don't know if like people ever played like NFL Blitz. I think that's like used to be like a math game, I believe.
What the fuck?
So it teaches you how to like learn math in the context of like playing an NFL game, right?
Crazy.
Or
So
if you're
that's-
Maddie and you're a dork and you use just different color pens and that makes you happy and gives you a dopamine rush.
I play.
That works. Whatever works, right? Like
I
whatever
do
keeps your
jumping
interest.
jacks.
Well, it's whatever you like get, whatever catches your interest, because ultimately interest is like one of the things of like learning. Like if you can't see it, if you're not interested, you can't see the relevance in it, then you're not going to be motivated to learn it.
Right.
I mean, so if whatever like kind of makes it fun, I know like a lot of people love sketchy
I am very
sketchy,
mentally ill
videos.
about sketchy. Yes.
But it's very helpful because it connects things with like more visual information. Like for example, certain people, like example, can represent a disease, and that helps like make connections in your head that may not have been there before. Like this goes into like, so I have to look it up into myself, but this goes into like cognitive load theory, where there's a certain amount of like working memory that you have, and a lot of things that you do to like get more stuff into your memory is just made to be more, is just to make it more efficient. Like for example, by associating a lot of visual data in like your sketchy microbe like videos, you're able to further further compress the data that you're learning, because now you're associating with different things. Or a mnemonic, like for example, the bones of your like hand, for example.
Yeah. Some lovers try positions that they can't handle that thing. Yeah. That's the only one I remember.
Scaphoid lunite.
Scaphoid.
Oh my gosh.
Some lovers try positions. So, oh my god.
That's not
Is it?
trapezium. It's
No,
not
it's
trapezium. It's not trapezium.
It's another T though. It's triquetrum, right? Like
It's triquetrum.
pisiform.
Yeah.
And then pisiform
Pisiform.
positions then that's the trapezium, trapezoid, zoomozoid. They can't handle like capitum and hamate.
So hamate, capitate, trapezium, and so trapezoid and trapezium. Trapezium was always last. So so when I learned it, it's straight line to pinky. Here comes the thumb. They're starting
That's
coming
easier.
with that.
That's easier.
Coming with it.
That's a wee bit easier.
But mnemonics are also a form of compression. So you can look up like a cognitive load theory and how that also relates to learning. But ultimately the goal is to get from short term to long term. And the real way of doing that is to sort of like bridge the connections that you already have in your long term memory to your short term memory, and to have constant repetition. So you've already done it. You've done questions, which is a form of inquiry, which makes you use the data as necessary. Anki is probably one of the medical famous, right? Version where it's like, I can't remember, it's called like staged repetition or like
It's
spaced
spaced
repetition.
repetition.
Yes. So that's another wonderful form of it. So let's see here. I don't know where I was going with this.
I mean, oh, it's because like I asked you like how do you, because you were talking about, because like I saw your post on Twitter about like learning and shit, and so I was like, anything I could improve when it comes to like how I'm doing like the yapping thingies, because like for me that helps put the information in and then like you keep it, and then I do doing the questions that helps.
I think I would like, at least this is what I'm also doing also like on Twitter, like things that I learn, I will try my best to simplify it for an audience that does not have the same medical knowledge. Like in your, like you mentioned about like the immune system before, about T cells and B cells, right?
Yes.
So when I was like doing it, I was actually like trying to do that for like the vaccination. I was actually going to make a post about vaccinations, but in my case it would be more.
Oh, you want a death threat?
T cells. Yes. Yes. I want a death. Yes, I want a death threat like Saiken got. It wouldn't have been.
I knew you were jealous.
Yes. Why don't I get death threats?
Yeah, no, you've been attending longer. You should have more.
You really should have more death threats than him. We could, I mean, if you get canceled on like Twitch and Twitter, you get like 1 million if you really want it. Don't give him death threats though. We love him.
So I was actually going to separate. So my way was going to separate innate and acquired immunity. So you have like your neutrophils and all that. You separate into like you separate into like normal policemen and then the SWAT team, right?
Oh.
So in my like thing, it would have been your neutrophils, all your innate immunities, all your innate immuno folk would be your normal policemen. They're non-specific. They see something, they hit it, right? They don't care really about what it is. They'll just like attack it. And usually that works most of the time. But then you have like the more dangerous.
Oh my god.
Creatures.
Hikah, I figured it out.
And yep.
Your innate immunity is the turret.
Your innate immunity is the turret.
Is it wrong? Am I wrong or am I right?
You're not wrong.
Exactly.
Your immunity is the turret. It hits minions. It hits
enemies. It hits
champions.
Whatever. It doesn't care. It'll hit like the little weird things that Zyra puts out. It hits anything.
See? So I don't know how like immediate you have to learn your immunology, but I think that like a proper way, like just like try to explain like immunity and like eventually
I'll just explain it through like Faker's video. I'll just do it through like a League game.
Just like type it like understanding immunity through League of Legends.
That'll be my new YouTube series. Oh god.
And then like Zakorba wrote, now you can get death threats too.
How
does one get radiology quality step 2 skater? I can't remember my step 2K. I just know I can't remember. All I remember is that I passed it. Like
good for you.
Like that's all I can remember about step 2 C2K. Step 2 CS was like, I know everyone that passes, but I think I was a lot more scared about step 2 CS just because I was like, so whenever someone says, "Oh, everyone,"
was that clinical skills?
Clinical skills. Clinical skills.
Okay.
So whenever someone says, "Oh, everyone passes this, you'll be fine," that is terrifying. I'm always the one that thinks, "Shit, I'm gonna be the one that fails it, aren't I?"
I mean, here's the thing though. I actually just like I am. I don't really care about like anything else other than I am. Like I like rheumatology, but I really just like I am. I am an EM. Like emergency, I just like I am. That's all. I don't like want to do these big things.
Well, I heard that there's a lot of people who do ER shit. Got a bit of the ADHD.
Okay, well, yeah, exactly. That's part of the reason. The only thing is like low-key, I don't think I'd be able to like to practice immediately. God no. I could probably like work at the practice that my boss still owns, because he's still working. Because when he was on, like when I quit to go to med school, it's like He's only like 45, so I'll be done.
Is this the one that he bought from those people?
Yeah, from the people that had the
design.
that had the Chris Hansen episode. Yes. Well, yeah, but like for me, I don't know. I like having the jack of all trades kind of thing happening in IM. And I can still go to wound care, which is what I really like. I really like wound care.
Okay. So you don't want to be like primary care. You want to.
I mean, I like primary care though.
Okay.
Like, if I could do the old model thing where like I have a practice and then I go round on my patients that are in the hospital, like how my boss does it.
I think people still do that. It's
They
just not
do
as
that.
common.
It isn't. That's true. My boss did that. I was his scribe.
Well, I mean, I told you how I got my pediatrician, right?
Yes.
Yeah, literally because she came to the hospital
Exactly.
and beat the shit out of the ENT.
Wow.
So like,
Also, so just in regard to crushing it while reading, that's why I'm reading excerpts. So I was very, very motivated because around like that time, around the time where I was in med school, I knew that if I did not get into like, only had two decisions at that point. It was either rad or path.
Ew.
Because I knew that within 3 years I would probably burn out. Like, you do not like. I am not a very social person, like in real life. Yeah.
Thank
I'm
you for
just
going
sick-
rad
that's-
because then
that's-
you can
that's
hang out with us more on
that's really the
Twitch.
sentence. That's really the sentence. That's really the sentence. I am not a very social person in real life. Like, honestly, if I did not have like the internet, I would just be like reading books and like drawing all day. That would be like my only like real like input. That would be my only real thing. So I knew that I would not get into like EM, which is very funny because I originally wanted to go into EM.
What? You?
that's very different.
I
That
don't
was very.
believe you.
So
I-
when I was in high school, I was actually an EMT, and then I
Okay,
I
fair.
volunteered at the ED, and then I volunteered at the ED. I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do the ED, and then for some odd reason, I just got like super. Well, I think I was already super social in the first place, and then I got even more social. And the only reason, so going back to forward, the only reason why I didn't choose pathology is because I think I would go crazier talking to the dead bodies all day, because I was very interested in forensic path. And I have a feeling I would just talk to the dead bodies all day, and that would just make me even crazier. Which in part is also why
I
don't.
talk to my Roomba.
An infection that you get from the dead bodies if you fuck them.
Yes.
No, that's I'm not going to.
Like,
I know
slave
which one you're
doctor
talking about.
called the cops because she got it, and then it turns out and they were like treating her like shit, and then it turns out she got it from her boyfriend who works at a hospital.
Oh my god.
I'm looking
Can
it
you
up.
imagine?
I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up.
The good questions, the
oh,
important questions.
Oh no, I'm not disrespecting Path. But I know that on a personal level, I would probably be like get closer to crazy. That's also why I'm not fully remote as a radiologist. I actually work with residents because I know that like if I just go fully isolated, I would probably like turn out crazy. That's really like it.
Oh no, yeah, no, I'm going crazy because my only interaction is with people on the phone.
And it's probably not, and it's also very unhappy people on the phone too. It sounds like for the most part.
Oh, here's a fun story. Here's some of my work tea from this week. There's
Give
this
me.
woman. I'll call her Susan.
I can't find
So
it.
basically, the necessary context for this is that this company's pension. So my client
Oh
is
Lord.
they are moving their pension away from the company that I work for. And they hired a third-party company. So another third-party company to handle that move, okay? The pension is not going to that third party. It's going to a fourth party, okay? They just didn't want to pay our company to do it. So that company couldn't have lost more paperwork done a worse job if they had. Honestly, it would have been better for them to just literally do nothing. At one point, my coworker had a caller say to them that one of the people from the, middleman company told her, "Oh yeah, if you just say on the recorded line that you want to do a lump sum of your pension, we'll do it." That's not true. That's not how any of this works.
Okay. I was gonna say that also just sounds like a bad idea.
That sounds like a fraud.
Yeah,
that's a thing.
Idea.
That's a way. That's how you fraud. That's how you fraud.
Yes.
Low key.
Yes. So, all of these people were given the opportunity, essentially, hey, if you don't want your pension to move over to this new company, contact us by this date, and send your paperwork in, and you can do that. And that's the paperwork. All the paperwork this company lost, and.
Oh no.
So many of these checks for significant sums of money. Poof, 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 didn't arrive. So all Maddie is doing all day is putting in reissues for checks that are over $20,000+ in value. So that's already like, oh, fun. So as part of this process, I had a woman call in. We're going to call her Susan. Susan was like, oh, hey, listen, I got my $20,000 check at the end of October. And I was like, great, I don't see a problem here. And she was like, okay, I tried to cash it at the convenience store. To which I then said, bitch, why are we I wanted to say, bitch, why are we cashing $20,000 checks at the convenience store? And then she said, okay, I went to bank. And then
you went to bank.
I realized I shouldn't say the name of the bank as I was saying this sentence.
I'm gonna go look at Twitter. Absolutely,
Fair.
Don't you worry. I'm listening. Don't worry.
So,
I am multitasking.
So then, she's like, I went to my bank, national bank chain, and cashed it. They accepted it, and then a few days later, it was on hold in my account, and I was already kind of like.
I'm gonna DM Saiken right now.
Good luck. Have fun. And basically she is like, yeah, they're saying that you guys requested the money back. Which, like, I had contacted the other third party and asked for a reissue, and they said they would do it, so now you guys are asking for it back. And, like, that may sound plausible if you think about that for 5 seconds, and then if you think about it for more than 5 seconds, you think, well, that's not really how reissues work. Because if the check was cash, we just come back and say we're not doing it.
Saiken, where are you? Text about me. Saiken, get your ass in here! Fuck you, dude! Come on! This is your server! You're allowed to go at any time!
Actually,
I'm the med student! You can come in whenever! It's your fucking server, dude! I don't know what time you're awake. My god! Oh, so you're shitting! So you can't even join! Then why are you complaining? My god! Saiken! My Mr. Dr. Saiken! But no, legit, I don't know his fucking time zone. I don't know his time zone! How was I supposed to know he was awake? How was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know? I didn't know
what?
I didn't know Saiken was like awake and down to be in a fucking call. I don't want to like bother him to be like, motherfucker, get in a collab session. Cause like I always think that like you have to schedule with like the people that have like jobs like Saiken or like you guys. But then you just join in. That's new to me. Crazy.
Hold on, I'm trying to get this as close as I can, but you're probably. I'm trying to get this as close as I can, but you're gonna have to edit this in like an actual editor.
Okay, fair. Do it. Also, I have a clip command too. Like an exclamation point
Right,
clip.
but like I never trust like I've been burned by Twitch too many times
Ah, fair.
with Vic to here, yeah, you'll have to edit this.
What
but-
the fuck? Bry's streaming too! Or why is it?
Because he got bored. His attending lets him out fucking early. All the fucking time.
Oh my god.
On his current ER rotation.
What the fuck?
They really do be
look, you
your own
summoned him.
mods.
Hello! Welcome in, you motherfucker. How are you doing?
You motherfucker! You motherfucker!
We were reading this fucking book and we didn't know that you were gonna be around. Oh my god.
It's like 10 p.m.
I don't know what time it is for you.
It's like 10 p.m.
Is it? It's
I'm on a 12-hour time difference from Shiori, so I'm assuming that's a 12-hour time difference from you.
Exactly. No, you're correct. You're on to be on the thingy. Oh my god, it should work. Okay, yes, it works.
What are you? Oh yeah.
You are now next to the other attending.
Well, you could also make me smaller.
What?
I mean,
But your
I'm like
thingy
taking
moves.
up half your damn screen.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
true.
you're in the
Wait,
title. You're in the title. So
Well then, I'm gonna
you're-
add you
you're
fucking
important.
too. My god.
Actually, I own this house, so I feel like I should be important too.
I'm gonna add you in the fucking thing. My god.
This is like when your friends invite themselves over to your place and they're just like hanging out in your living room before you even wake up, and your mom is like serving them like tea and cookies, and then she's just like, "Oh, I didn't know you were awake."
Oh my god. Oh my god. 1 minute. I'm just fucking hell.
Fucking fighting for
Wait.
my life, doing office hours right now, and you guys are just hanging out without me.
We didn't know. I didn't know you were around.
Wait, what about the pneumatic tubes? I love the pneumatic tubes.
Do you work with the pneumatic
Yeah,
tubes?
we
Tell us
just
about
learned
the
about the
pneumatic
pneumatic-
tubes. We learned about the pneumatic tubes.
Yeah,
This started off
that's
as
crazy.
reading about this very depressing book, and then we're just devolved.
Oh, that's what we were gonna do. We were gonna watch the video of the tube.
Oh my god, you're fucking
From
right.
Northwestern
Oh
Memorial.
my god, pneumatic tube time.
1 hour later, we've circled back to the semi-original topic.
Look. Okay.
I think we're about to lose it again.
ADHD between me and Spec. Unmedicated.
I'm gonna turn off the fucking Skullgirls music.
And it's from 7 years ago, so it's not horrifically ancient.
It's not!
Mr.
Mr. Tube!
And again, they apparently have the best smoothies in fucking Chicago.
They do.
God.
Yeah, the fucking Northwestern Memorial. Oh, nice! Just like the bank.
Whoa. Oh, wow. They really are. Yeah, what if I made you smaller?
I think
I mean, pneumatic tubes are pneumatic tubes no matter where you go.
Okay. Well, I didn't know.
right, but the ones at Mayo are 10 miles total. Northwestern Memorial has 7. I couldn't find the stat for you, Chicago. But I did find their entire map of their freaking pneumatic tubes, because apparently that...
And they have the maintenance
public
thingy for the
information.
pneumatic
Like the
tubes.
schematics are public information.
They included the entire repair schedule. Because I literally just typed in, like, use Chicago pneumatic tubes, and that was the first hit. I was just like, why do I need to know your company's repair schedule? I technically now have the freaking pager number for the head of the tubes at use
Especially sound
Chicago.
with the video.
Like, what is this?
Employees can send drugs directly to patient floors in several buildings. We wanted to know what the tube system looks like inside. So Mr. Tube rigged up a
Tubes!
GoPro
Mr.
Screaming,
Tube!
but not.
Kind of looks like it's
They put a
blasting
camera in
off
the tube.
into outer space,
I love
but
that they
there's
put a
no
camera in the
other
tube.
purpose for the tubes.
Capsule endoscopy.
They send. Do you see that? They send 7,200 to 75. Oh my god.
That's insane. We love Mr. Tube.
Medicine, paperwork, a computer.
Wait, these are engineers? I have to tell Vic that he needs to quit his job and go be a tube engineer.
I agree.
The kitchen to a
We just, how about, hear me out. Just somehow, like, either Medicaid fucking dies or Medicare like, the whole thing of Medicare fucking dies, and then that allows, doctors to get hospitals again. Someone a doctor owns the fucking hospital, and then we have the tube system. That's all I want.
We already have the tubes.
Well, we want a doctor-owned hospital plus tubes.
You want a doctor to own the tubes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You can buy tubes with your attending money when you're an attending.
But I'm not attending yet.
Okay, but you can have dreams.
I can have dreams. That's true.
You will be an attending.
I mean,
The
I'm not
tubes,
yet.
from my understanding, are
I'm not
from
there
the
yet.
ye olden days when you didn't have the electronic capability to, like, send.
Also, like,
Files.
but okay, though, but also, this is just me on the off chance. What if the fucking what if the fucking internet no longer works? I don't want, if I have to paper chart, I'm not carrying it down the fucking, I'm not carrying it. I'm not carrying it. I'm not walking up the stairs. I'm not going in the elevator. No. Tube it.
Well, I don't think you would be.
You wouldn't.
You're an
We'd
attending.
hire runners. We'd hire runners.
You'd have
I
runners,
was
or
the
CNA
runner.
Would do it, or I would do it.
I was the runner
there is
before.
No world in which.
I was the runner before.
Right, but you wouldn't be in this scenario.
I was the runner before, though. I don't want to have anyone else be the runner. Because it's fucking ass.
Okay, but
Then
I can get my
hire
steps in.
someone. Hire someone to be the runner. We have transporters, right? No, we'll just have
Tubes.
like dedicated runners.
Tubes. Tubes.
Not everything can fit in the tube.
Tube. Okay, fine. Tag basics and platelet mappings do need to be walked down. Okay, fine. Those two things can have runners, but I want tubes for everything else. And this is why I am not admin. This is a real story. Oh, and body fluids, they can't be tubed? But didn't you literally say that, like, some samples can be tubed? What samples cannot be tubed?
The Google on AI said that you can put blood in the tube. And so I think I'm going to trust the AI over the actual healthcare worker.
I think for this, I think I'm gonna agree with you on this one. On this one,
big no?
in this, on this one, yeah, I agree. Oh, body fluid that isn't
Okay, so
blood.
body fluids that are not blood.
Okay, but blood can go in the tube. Okay,
Blood can go in the tube.
blood tube, got it. Blood tube.
Blood should go in the tube.
Blood is in the tube, and blood stays in the tube.
Okay, blood goes in the tube and then goes in the other tube.
Yes, it goes out of one tube. It goes out of one tube into another tube, and then into another tube. So
Then
many
it gets
tubes.
taken out of the tube. it gets taken out of the-
And we're also just tubes. We're also tubes. We're all tubes. The hospital.
No, we're water flesh bags. We're water
Okay,
flesh bags.
but we are also tube
I learned
coverings.
that in my theater degree.
We're also tube coverings though, because like everything's technically internal, and then we have one space that's just like fully, it has full external. I don't know what I'm fucking talking about anymore.
I am
I'm
curious
so-
what's the Corba's answer.
Setting a spinal
Yeah.
fluid dump. Oh,
Why?
why is it hell? Please tell us, Sikorba. I'll put on the Skullgirls music again. I don't know why I was listening to the Skullgirls music, but there we go. We're listening to Skullgirls music.
Oh,
Does
the
it
cell code.
lice it? Does it like lice it or something? Or is it how?
What is there to lice?
That is
Wait.
true. It is spinal.
Hi, Kai. Yeah. There's like 2 doctors and like 2 students in here.
I don't
like,
know.
e-
There's
I
it.
can't-
Doesn't
You're
know what
still a
they're
student.
doing. That
You're
is
still a
me.
student.
What, until the federal government tells me that I can't get loans?
Yes.
I'm still a student. I'm using my MBA degree on ID Me to get student discounts on Spotify.
Okay, but that's just smart budgeting.
That is smart budgeting, but also
I literally won't be able to become a nurse
yeah, fair.
because they're no longer considered a
Alright.
professional degree as of yesterday.
I read that. I'm
Yep.
sorry.
That's
It's
us,
okay, it is what it is.
legitimately.
What is the one to throw things at you?
Wait. Oh, traumatic taps and smudge cells. Wait, what? What were you talking about?
Which one of these throws things at you?
What do you mean?
Thank you.
Oh, which are the buttons?
your-
Oh, it's gonna be what are you gonna do? Hit me, and also drink your tea. Both of those.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, duh. They're right next to each other.
Yeah. Actually, the funny thing with the drink your tea one is that it will sometimes be a Celsius. Yep, it's a Celsius. Let's go. I miss Celsius. I haven't had one here in so long.
They don't have it over there?
Yes.
Well, so they don't. I can't find it.
I thought you said you got it in powder.
I have it in powder, but I can't drink. I don't like. It doesn't taste right.
Texture?
No.
Okay.
It's just strange. It's just a strange flavor.
I saw Celsius vibes the other day and I thought of you.
I like
was
the
like,
vibes.
What vibes?
The Celsius vibes are nice. I like them. The
What are
vibes
the
are, the vibes are caffeinated.
Okay, are they gonna get wrecked though?
Yes. It's like pre-workout before your medical shift. What? What the
Oh,
fuck?
can you hear her? Oh, that's crazy.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, we can.
Let me lower my gain. I moved my mic so I could keep it further away from me, but I have to turn my gain up to do that. So now I guess you can hear my girlfriend from the other side with the closed doors. Oh my god.
I feel like you have the opposite of my mic problems.
Yes. Yeah, no, legit.
I
And
need
me.
you to send me when you have it. I need you to send me your microphone specs.
It's a Yeti
what
GX.
did you purchase, dude? So
It's
I
a
can
Yeti.
help you.
It's a Yeti GX Logitech.
Oh, that already answered my question. Okay.
Yeti, parentheses, derogatory.
Yes.
Oh no. So I would
But
pick
yeah,
like
I'll
the
send
worst
you
ones.
the list of.
Look, I'll show you my mic. It's terrible. I mean, it's not
I'll send you the
terrible.
list of approved affordable purchases.
How do I pick like the worst product every single time?
It's fine. I'll help you.
It's
fine.
not a
It's fine.
terrible
I-
product. It's just like the starter one that everyone gets baited into buying.
Oh, you mean like this
Correct.
one?
Do you
You mean like this
Hikah, do you have
motherfucker
an
that I
interface?
have?
What the
It's
hell
nice
is
though.
This looks like
I like it
this
though.
looks like it was bought on TikTok Shop.
Yeah. I'll
I mean,
send you the list.
it's
too.
not a bad mic though.
Thank
I'm
you.
using it right now. I mean, it's not a bad mic, I think. Is it? It's not too bad, right?
It's
That
fine.
probably sounds fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But
Hey.
VTuber Twitter will have you believe that the Shure SMB7 is the only mic allowed.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I don't look. None of those
don't
words were in the
what
Bible,
they're
so I
talking
don't know what
about.
that means. None of those words were in the fucking Bible, so I no longer care.
It's
Fuck.
a company.
Well, yeah, I just don't
There
know.
is a company.
Okay.
Oh
You guys
my
are
God,
making me. This is
crawled
the
under my
third time
desk.
you guys are making
That's
me
why it
pull my
sounds
degree
like
out
it's
of my butt
shifting
tonight.
around.
Fuck it, you want to do some stupid, like, challenging ethical situations and boss questions?
Alright, well, at least you didn't say disorderly.
Ethics? Ugh. Yeah.
Hey, at least it's not filarial worms questions.
What's
Why
an
the
ethic?
fuck were you even thinking about filarial?
Because that was lecture yesterday.
Why?
Because
is that like a problem over there?
yes, it's a problem over here. Yes, it's a problem over here. We have them,
okay, that makes
and then we have them, and there's also, I mean, so like it's more like the elephantiasis worms. There's also like the, oh my god, what other fucking worms do we have? We have a lot of worms.
Oh
We
my
also have
gosh, that
dengue.
connection.
Oh, I knew you had dengue.
Well, yeah, dengue's. I almost got dengue.
Oh.
Ouch. Rip.
Ugh.
I thought I did, but no, it was just me being sick from something else. It was just a fever and like flu, basically. I was like, what if? Because I was like, I had a fever for like 2 days, and I was like, wait, what if this is dengue? I
You
like,
consider it a break bone fever?
I did not have. Shut the fuck up.
That's all I know about dengue.
Fair. Oh wait, you don't have access to Amboss anymore, so you can't just like refresh yourself on it.
I don't.
Unfortunate.
It's okay. I have open evidence.
You are free. You are.
I have Elsevier.
You.
I
God.
have institutional access on Open Athens.
God damn it. Oh, damn it. I was like thinking of asking you to like get me this article like recently, but because you have access
do you
to
need
everything.
something?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, I can grab it right now.
Oh my god, yes. Amazing. So it was like the protein requirements for obesity. 1 minute. Protein requirements in obesity. I mean, so it's...
Obesity?
I'm trying to get the article out. It's technically the, 1 second. I'll send it in the Discord.
Ooh, another one joins.
Another
know,
one
we're-
joins the beacon.
We're on
Hello.
the Twitch live.
Hello.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, wait.
Right.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
no.
He
Bye.
left.
Oh. Oh, well. But yeah, I know nothing about what mics do and whatnot. Like,
That's fine. That's why you have me.
yes, that's true.
Wait,
I'll
is that?
pull my degree out of my butt for you.
This is the article I need for, like, some project we have to do.
Clinical nutrition.
Yes.
Protein.
Protein. Protein.
Dude, when Shiori told me what diabetes is called in the Philippines, I
Oh,
fucking died.
oh, diabetes.
Oh,
Diabetes. May diabetes ka po.
She like asked the patient if they had diabetes, and the patient
Hi,
was like, I don't know what
Hannah.
that is. And then she was like, diabetes, and he's like, oh yeah,
wait.
I have that.
Oh, wait. Have you heard of the word for hypertension?
No.
It's high blood.
Oh right, she did. Say
Yeah,
that.
high blood. But also people confuse high blood for like diabetes with high blood sugar. Well, actually, so they say high blood for hypertension, but low blood for sugar. So there's
Makes
that.
0 sense.
I
Hey, wait, can you not just sign up for this by yourself? This isn't even like an institutional access thing.
they won't let me get it. I try to log out with my school. Nor.
Huh.
What do you mean Indian people just say sugar for diabetes, huh? Crazy. What am I doing right? 36-year-old woman is brought to the emergency department by her sister an hour after she was found unconscious. Tox screen is positive for alcohol benzobarbiturates. Pulse is 80.
Oh, we really are doing
recipes are
fucking ethics
5.
questions.
Blood BP is 120 over 70. Damn, ow. Condition improves with supportive treatment. She's admitted for psych eval. A physician colleague approaches a physician who treated the patient in the lobby of the hospital, says, I just want to know what happened. I'm her sister and childhood friend, and I am worried about fucking ow. My God.
no.
Obviously, the answer is no.
Ruh-roh.
Which of the following responses by the treating physician is the most appropriate?
Well, I logged in, but apparently this article's not included.
What the fuck? What do you...
Rip.
Is it an
Those-
article you need like an institution? I can try to pull it.
No, I have
I am-
institutional.
I am also have
Yeah,
an
because I have
institution.
institutional access.
I have
but
institution, but it's not a part of
It
it.
says it's not part of it.
And I looked, and
Oh,
I
that's weird.
tried to go to Sci-Hub to get it too, but voila. No.
I can try to pull it from whatever my school gives me, maybe. Because I also have my hospital and my school access.
Why?
Oh, maybe
Why
try
is
your
it so-
school access. This one's through my.
Yeah, I'll
hospital
try
access.
both. Let me see what I can do.
But yeah, no. The other physician was like, I want to know what happened. Can you tell me what's going on? I'm her neighbor and childhood friend. What of the following responses is the best appropriate answer? I was just gonna say, dude, you're her fucking neighbor. Ask her yourself.
I understand your concern, but I'm unable to provide information about the situation.
That too. I mean, for
You
me,
have
it's
to see
beer.
who's identified as the
Oh yeah.
medical contact.
Yeah, it's A. Oh, wait. I mean, like, my question is, like,
What?
couldn't she just go and ask? Because, like, if she knows the patient, that's
No,
if she's going as a friend.
I don't know. She's still lethargic or something. I don't know.
I think part of it
This is
is
an elder.
just
This
like
is a
she's in
living
psych, she's in psych
Oh.
and not.
Oh, okay. It confirms she's a patient at the hospital and discloses the nature of her medical care. But she already knows that she's a patient at the hospital. What? Wait.
Oh, yeah.
I think specifically that she's in the psychiatric ward, maybe.
Okay, fine. We will. I just want to do something fun first. Okay. Often misses doses of metformin. A1C is 9.8.
Boot-shaped heart.
Boot-shaped heart is amazing. I've been adherent to her diet and medication, but a 5 kilogram weight gain. I'm pretty sure the answer is just
I'm so
A.
confused. I literally just clicked signed in.
Damn.
I'm
really
signed
B?
in. Why am I not getting the...
Why would it not be? You know what? That's probably second after. Damn.
You're not going to prescribe benzos? I think
No.
my psych professor would want you to prescribe benzos.
I'll give benzos to myself.
Well, my psych
Yes,
professor said
metformin
that
is for
the
DM2
only
control,
three
yes.
treatments for anxiety are acupuncture, relaxing, and benzos. So
For anxiety?
yeah,
I want to have a talk with her. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't.
I want to talk to her. I just want to have a talk. I just
I'm
want
just
to
trying
talk.
to get through the semester, and then
I just want to talk.
delete everything she told me.
I
out of
just
my
want to
head.
talk. I just want to talk.
With your fists.
I love talking.
I
I'm
love
a big fan of
talking.
talking, actually.
I love talking
Ah,
like
yes.
so much. A minute, I'm gonna put you on the Fuji Tech
How
thing.
is my Lippincott login? I swear I have a Lippincott login.
Apparently everybody does, but nobody can seem to fucking access this article.
Hey,
I just-
it says I've successfully connected to my institution subscription.
Yeah, it says I'm
But
successfully
this article's
connected
not
too.
included.
Why is this article not included? What do you mean?
Wait, what's the article? Let's see if all three of, let's see if if it avoids all three of us in our
It's in
institution.
the integrated chat on this channel. The protein requirement obesity article by Vigis.
Alright, let's test it.
Also, my girlfriend is streaming 2 rooms over. That's
Good-
why.
good for
you hear
her.
Screams.
Good for her. Have fun. And yes, Hina, metformin is for DM2 control. Yeah. I don't know if I already said that or not. But okay.
What's metformin for again?
Oh my fucking god! How dare you?
Alright. One moment, I have to actually go to my workstation.
Oh
luck.
right. You have to work? Lame.
Wait, are you guys getting
Not
the
right
thing
now,
where you
to
try
log
to
in.
access through Ovid, and then once you click Ovid, it says the name of your institution, but it doesn't actually let you sign in?
No, I signed in. I signed in through Ovid, which went through Open Athens, and it came back to the journal, but it gave me this error message.
See, I didn't even get an error message. It's just not doing anything.
That's crazy.
Well, now it says incorrect email, so that's even better.
Lesson for. Oh wait, if she's anxious, no. Hey, Maddie. Anxiety. What does your
Oh, we gotta give
psychiatrist want to give? Benzos? Okay, I'm gonna give
my
so many
psychiatrist-
benzos.
my
Still,
psychiatrist
she's
is
I'm gonna give
awesome.
so
This
many
is my psych
benzos.
professor.
Yes, we're gonna do real medicine. I just want to do a fun question first. My God. Blood pressure is high when she's anxious and requests alprazolam instead of lisinopril, but no.
You should.
Can I
assess
ask
their
a completely
understanding.
unrelated medical question?
Absolutely. Go to the doctor.
Okay, I know I asked this before, but I need to know, why can't you just invert diverticulitis and sew it shut?
Because they're. Where's Hero?
Where's
Hero?
Because
You did
it's
you
the
ask?
pocket,
Did you
right?
ask? Did you ask Shiori this?
Oh, I forgot to ask Shiori the other.
Oh my
thing.
God.
Well,
This was the same
okay,
question. This was
anyway.
the question. This was the question.
Like, there's like there can be like hundreds of diverticular outpouchings in the colon.
Okay, then grab all of them, sew them shut. That's like
You know
a field
how long
day.
that takes? I don't know. Is this an interleukin question? That's
Yes.
crazy.
I hate this.
Hot T-bone steak.
Hot T-bone steak. So it's bone?
3.
Hot T, so
Wait,
3?
3's not even an answer.
What?
Hot T-bone. Hello? Hot T... This...
What?
Fuck.
Hema, fucking clutch this, because I don't fucking remember the interleukins right now.
Man, remember when I wanted to
IL-2
be a
is B cells?
rheumatologist?
I
thought
I
IL-2
remember.
is T cells. That's why T-bone.
Yeah, right. And because IL-1 is fever, T is T, and then bone is B. Unless I'm fucking stupid.
Oh, it's bone, not B cell. Okay, that makes sense.
So then is it 4 or 2?
Wait, what? Wait, I feel like it's none of them. What? Because IL-1 is fever, IL-2
IL-1
is
is
T
fever,
cells,
yes!
IL-3 is bone marrow, IL-4 is IgE production, IL-5 is IgA production, and then IL-6 is acute with a K phase proteins. So which one's
That's
B
the only
cells?
mnemonic. So it's... okay, I'm glad you remember the fucking interleukins. I don't.
I applied rheumatology. This was my life for like 6 months.
I don't remember this. Because I
don't
forgot
know.
it
Look,
already. I forgot.
I'm willing to believe the person with the username of fucking hematopoiesis.
That is
just
true.
go with
I'm gonna
IL-2.
go. IL-2. I'm going to then. Thank you. It is T!
Oh, fuck.
It is T! We were right! Ow.
Oh.
Ow. Ow. I just hit my fucking desk on accident.
Wait. Okay.
It's not B cell class switching. Oh, that's 4.
I did it. Can we get W's in chat?
You got it?
Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
Let's fucking go. You were the best.
I think it just broken to try to get it through Lippincott. I just pulled it through my university and it worked fine.
What the fuck? How dare?
I just pulled it through my university
That's
library. I
IL-5 you
just
were
put in
saying.
the
Okay.
name, the title.
Where are we doing it?
Just make sure it's the same article. I think it is, but
It is. It is. Saiken, you were right. It was 5.
yay!
Steak. Oh, so S is switching? That's what it is?
Oh, is that what it is?
I don't fucking
Okay,
remember.
my work is done. Goodbye.
Yeah, the compliment part. You skip. Look, Hema, you skim the questions. Me, I forget. I just forgot. Okay, next one. 37-year-old woman comes to the physician for a 6-month history of headaches, anorexia, and vomiting. She has type 1 DM with insulin. Diabetes. The patient's mother
sweaty,
and
don't say-
sister have hypothyroidism. The blood pressure is 80/60.
Oh my
I can't keep
gosh,
doing this. I
that
can't keep doing
accent.
this. The physical examination shows hyperpigmentation of the lips and oral mucosa, parathyroid level of 45, and antibodies directed at 17 alpha hydroxylase. God. Oh my god. I don't remember this anymore. God damn it.
Okay, so think about what you're looking at, right?
Right.
So there's low blood pressure,
Yeah. There's also weight
Right.
loss.
weight loss, and pancreatic dysfunction.
Yeah.
And is that high or low parathyroid? I think that's high, right?
Hi. Wait. Let me just look at the fucking labs. At least they give us that.
Oh, it's normal. It's normal range.
Oh, it's normal? Shit. Normal parathyroid of 45. Antibodies directed. It's men? I don't remember the kinds of men.
So 17 alpha hydroxylase is one of those. You'd see one of those in like a congenital adrenal.
If it's a pancreatic adenoma, then it's probably A. Or. Right?
But men 1 would involve the parathyroid.
Oh,
right? Isn't
one
that
would-
the P's. So men 1 is pituitary, parathyroid, pancreas.
Oh.
Men 2 is parathyroid, medullary thyroid, like ret oncogene and pheo. And then 2B is like your mucosal neuromas, medullary thyroid, and pheo. So,
Okay, so then-
what you're looking at right here is adrenal insufficiency, though, right? Because
Right.
you're looking at an 80/60,
Right.
So they
Yeah.
don't have any glucocorticoids. They have pancreatic dysfunction and weight loss. So their body's just like chugging along, barely having any of, steroid effect. So, yeah.
I mean, adrenal hyperplasia doesn't make sense here.
Right, because in adrenal hyperplasia, like think about the A's and the T's, right? You draw 11, that's up on the aldosterone and up on the testosterone.
Right.
17 is up on the aldosterone and low on testosterone, and then 21 is low on aldosterone and up on testosterone, right? So we would expect up on, wait, is it aldosterone or angiotensin?
Buddy, it's too early for me. It's too early for me.
I feel like, wait, shit. Congenital adrenal hyperplasia.
I just don't know this.
I think you end up with high blood pressure.
Yeah.
I think it's angiotensin.
Yeah, exactly. So then.
Yes, I was
think it's
misdiagnosed.
aldosterone.
Yeah, it's high blood pressure.
Oh wait, I remember you. Yeah.
So if you're looking at this, but you're also looking at their blood pressure, then you're like, oh, this isn't a CAH kind of case. This is somebody lacking glucocorticoids.
So then, I think Kima would be right that it's
hyperpigmentation of the
maybe?
lips and the oral mucosa make me think of Cushing's.
Oh. Okay, that makes sense. I'll click it. Nor. For me, it was like the giraffe at this point because I was.
Oh wait, I meant Addison's. Yeah, wait, I meant Addison's.
I'm doing it. Okay. So then it was B. It was F after all.
It was
It was F.
It was. I was getting to the insufficiency part. I just called it the wrong thing.
It's okay. 62-year-old man is brought to the emergency room. I don't want to fucking read this.
Yo, is this a hyponatremia question?
I think so. I don't want to do this.
Oh my god. All right, Google up FAAP hyponatremia and then follow the flowchart. You know, the first time I actually did this and I actually diagnosed like hyponatremia and I correctly documented it, I felt like such a badass.
Congrats. I am going to read this and look at this.
Wait, this is not the one. What the fuck?
This is in French. Why is it in French? Is it this one? Is it this one?
Alright, I'll find the correct one for you.
I'm
this one.
What?
Oh, not FAAP, it's the AAFP. My bad. AAFP hyponatremia.
Look, because I was like, why is it weird?
Yeah, there we go. It's the second image.
This one? This one?
No, go back to the results. The second one. Yeah.
This one. Okay.
Yeah, that one.
Thank you. I'm gonna put this to the side. Hopefully it doesn't, like, pull it. Perfect. Hypo SADH. We can do hyper. Oh. Also, Saiken is spelled Saiken. That's the name. Well, he was spelling it like weird. With SYKKEN.
Oh, I'm not even looking at your chat.
Wow.
Like, that's like Saikuno.
I know!
Saikeno.
I know! Okay. So then if we're thinking that... Or Articuno, but Saiken. Okay. Serum sodium is 95. Icky. Also all below, so less than 280. So, but the serum glucose is what? So, yeah. So then it's gonna be this one, which, wait. Hyponatremia. Hypertonic hyponatremia. This? A makes sense. I mean, this one, that's the only one that makes sense according to the table. So, look, he told me to follow the AAFP thingy. I'm gonna follow the AAFP thingy.
Huh?
Oh my God,
I
Rico!
was playing with my dog.
Rico, hi! Are you joining in too?
Rico.
You coming
I
in?
wouldn't know. It's not Rads.
Alright, let me read this.
You can if you want
Man
to.
is brought to the ER by his wife because of worsening confusion and weakness, type 2 diabetes, he's a URI, lethargic, oriented only to
Join in.
self-analysis, so it's 3+, but testing for BHB is negative. Fluid replacement therapy. So it's like HHS maybe? So if his glucose is like disgustingly high, you also have to account for pseudo-hyponatremia as well. Because
my God.
Oh God.
Hi,
I forget what the
Kuya. You're the
formula is,
kidney
but it's
guy.
like
Help
for-
us. Save me.
it's like for every
What am I
100
doing?
glucose, you get like extra stuff.
I don't want to do the fucking math. That's all.
Oh my gosh.
Pseudo
I'm getting like flashbacks to my intern
Hey,
year.
everyone.
Just as soon as you mentioned like the pseudo hyponatremia, I just like suddenly got like flashbacks. Oh my gosh.
You're gonna be in the
So
corner
840.
as well.
Because I remember like the patients like coming in with like their like the type 2 diabetes, they're in like the super high
Yeah, hell
glucose
yeah.
state. 300, 400 glucose, gosh.
Why is this?
And then the
why
nitremia is like
this
so low. I'm
locked?
like, you're internally panicking.
Okay, Maddie, I'm sorry. I'm gonna put you a little smaller. That way everybody
Literally,
fits.
dude, I have nothing to contribute to this.
That is okay.
You're literally fine.
That is okay.
Dude, I really don't want to solve this.
I don't want to solve
we're
this
having
either.
fun
That's why I'm
with
doing the table.
This is actually so much work. Oh my god.
That's why I didn't want to do these questions. That's why I do these questions off stream now, and I just do
Why am I doing
yapping on
Amboss?
stream.
Dude, Hero used to do Amboss on stream, and I'm just like, can you just take out all the 4-hammer and 5-hammer questions? This is stupid.
I don't like solving these. These are no fun.
Alright, hyponatremia.
It was A.
What? Oh, it was.
It was
A.
A. I was like,
What
I
the
did.
hell?
I
Is
did
this
the.
a glycogen storage disorder?
Yes, it's a glycogen storage disorder. Globoid
Oh,
and
hell
glial
no.
cells. I'm not doing this.
This is peds,
No.
bro.
No.
We only do radiology and internal medicine.
It is anime healthcare provider heaven. Yes. Hima, you're the one that wanted Amboss.
You need like a tiny like what's it called again? Like like how like all like the some like the V tiers like they have like these little simulations like of little like a cooking or like a cafe. Honestly, you guys should build a hospital.
Hey, you know what? We have enough folks to run a code.
We have enough folks to run a code. We have enough folks to
Yeah.
run like 3 codes and maybe a 4th one in the span of an hour. Right?
Like Dr. Burton.
Just like Dr. Burton.
We at least have enough people so we avoid that like medical error of
Hey,
like
Zakorba.
3 codes, hopefully.
I mean, technically I don't think it's a code. I mean, I don't think it's an error. Would it be an error?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
Also,
think like
these aren't glycogen storage disorders.
I don't know
is
what
like
this is
the
anymore.
Even lower. It's the lysosomal storage.
I'm gonna show the answer. I don't know this anymore.
it's like Tay-Sachs.
I don't remember anymore.
Pompey's,
Pompey
Niemann
bullshit.
Pick.
Oh wait.
Yeah,
D.
so-
Oh wait. Fuck. Okay. Charlie.
During the hospital, he's been admitted 3 times. Due to
I don't know
myoclonic
this.
Seizures and he
Crab
died.
disease?
Wait, no. It's crab disease.
I don't remember this. Literally, like
It's,
after M1, I
wait.
forgot all of this.
Sphingomyelinase
Sphingomyelinase is Niemann Pick.
No, yeah, because that one you pick your nose with your finger. Do you know that one? That's
one of the mnemonic.
USMLE. Dirty
Oh.
USMLE, lysosomal storage disorder.
You know what? I'm watching that from now on.
Do you know how many dirty USMLE lyrics mnemonics saved my ass?
Look, okay, they saved me back in
those are
M1.
memorable.
Those are memorable. Oh wait,
Here.
Saiken, did you hear about the league analogy for vaccines?
What is the analogy?
I love how you sound exhausted. Yes, that is a correct response. Basically,
Analogy?
innate
League
immunity.
analogy?
Yes, another league analogy.
Oh boy.
Exactly. The analogy is the oh my god, did I already forget it? Fuck, I should take my. I should have taken my Ritalin. What? What? What do you mean? Okay, I think I remember it now.
Antigens?
Oh, antigens are the fucking minions. They're the minions.
Special borrow your Ritalin?
I'm gonna take my Ritalin in a second. It's in my backpack. It's in my backpack.
International shipping.
It's in my backpack. Give me 2 seconds.
Wait, give me the League of Legends analogy.
Well, okay. Okay. The antigens are the vaccine. Like the antigens or the vaccine. The antigens in the vaccine are now the minions.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like a mnemonic or something.
No. No.
What?
It's a metaphor.
Wait.
It's a metaphor.
A metaphor? Do you know how low yield that is? How is this going to clinically help me at all?
It helps me explain to somebody that's like less.
Okay, but actually watch this lysosomal storage one.
Fine.
It just
We're
makes
watching
so
it.
much sense.
We're watching it. We're watching it right now.
Your nose with a big foamy finger.
We're watching this right now. I'll turn off.
This is the only reason I remember what Niemann-Pick disease is in the big 2-5.
I'm turning off the Skullgirls music once again. Okay. Oh yeah, I am subscribed to this.
Long-needed update of one of my most popular and also one of my oldest videos.
That's a cute apple.
Lysosomal
It's a
storage
very
disease.
cute apple.
I actually uploaded the original lysosomal storage disease video 4 years ago, and wow, time has flown. And in that time, we've learned a lot about
Wait, 2021
new
update.
information that gets tested all the time on the lysosomal storage.
That was after I took
diseases.
step 1, so this is
because of
actually
that,
a new
I'm
one.
gonna update the original
Ooh.
lysosomal
Wow.
storage disease video.
We're even
In
older
this
than you
video,
thought.
We'll be doing the 2021
I'm fucking old.
lysosomal storage disease update. This is brought to you by Dirty Medicine.
I can keep making fun of you because I am technically younger.
Dirty Medicine membership that I'm rolling.
Bro,
out
why
on
aren't you
my
watching
channel.
this at 2x
As many of
speed?
you saw,
Are
I
you even in
recently
medical
deleted
school?
My Patreon page,
Well,
and
because I was
that
paying attention to you guys.
collecting financial
Damn.
support for the people that really wanted to give back to my channel. And in lieu of Patreon,
Oh my God,
now
why-
there
what the
is the
fuck?
following topics do you want to see? Now, today's video is all about lysosomal storage diseases.
Oh my
Guys,
God, there.
Lysosomal storage diseases is that there's some type of enzyme deficiency, and because that enzyme is absent or deficient, there's an accumulating substrate, and there's clinical findings, right, or histopathological findings. I'm just gonna list them like this. So for Fabry disease, the enzyme deficiency is alpha-galactosidase A.
Yeah, it was
Because that enzyme
really
is
slow. It
absent,
was
the
kind of
accumulating
pissing me
substrate is
off.
ceramide trihexyzide. Very, very high yield findings include hypohidrosis, angiokeratomas, renal failure, and peripheral neuropathy. Now, the way to remember this is the following mnemonic. My favorite activity is making a ceramic galaxy. Sorry.
Oh, I see it
What does this
now.
tell you? Favorite, if you will, reminds you that we're talking about Fabry disease. Ceramic is the cerama in the ceramide trihexyzide. Galaxy, the gala part, reminds you of alpha-galactosidase. And sorry to keep harping on it, HARP should remind you of hypohidrosis, angiokeratomas, renal failure, and peripheral neuropathy. So my favorite activity is making a ceramic galaxy. Sorry to keep.
Yeah, of course.
The next disease
Hypohidrosis,
is
angiokeratomas, renal failure, peripheral neuropathy.
Yeah, HARP.
Causes the accumulation
Go
of
share,
glucose
yeah,
inside.
Ghost
After that,
disease.
The findings are osteoporosis. You need to know that this
Oh,
is
this one
lysosomal
is-
disease.
oh
And you
my
get a
gosh,
gross femoral
he's
head,
such
which
a
is why I'm phrasing
bro.
it that way, but that's an
Oh
avascular
my
necrotic
fucking
femoral head.
God.
And the presence of what are
Oh,
called
because glucose cerebrus. Oh my God.
You might see either of those terms.
Damn.
The top corner of the slide is an image of the Gaucher cell.
Crazy.
So these are cells that are said to have, quote, tissue paper cytoplasm, and that's because there's just lipid deposits all over the cell. Now, how do you remember this? Well, the mnemonic is that in a crying voice, you want to
Oh
say,
my
oh my gosh,
gosh.
he's such a bro. Now, what does this tell you? Well,
Amazing.
first, the reason that it's in a crying voice is because you need to remember that there's tissue paper cytoplasm. So
Oh,
you use
tissue-
or
tissue
to wipe your
paper
tears. That's why
crying.
you say this
I
line
see.
in a crying voice. Now, oh my gosh,
see, I
OMG,
see.
or oh my gosh, is there for A, to remember about Gaucher disease, but the OMG that stands for the O in osteoporosis.
No.
and the
Yeah, it's tissue paper.
Because tissue, because when you
Come on.
tissue, because tissue paper, you use tissue to cry with. So, oh my gosh, he's such a bro. Cause cerebral side, OMG. Osteoporosis, most common lysosomal storage disorder, and gross femoral. Fuck.
As gross femoral head. Okay, so that's
Gross
the
femoral head.
and gross femoral head, which is another way of
being
saying
invited to
avascular
play
necrosis
League
of
of
the femoral head.
Oh my
And
God.
bro will remind you
Go
of
have fun
Speaking
playing.
of League of Legends.
Have fun playing
Glucose
immune
bro.
response
So
game.
that's Gaucher disease. Oh my gosh, he's such a bro.
Yeah,
That's how you
I'll
remember
really
this.
push
Let's talk about
those
Tay-Sachs disease.
antigens.
Tay-Sachs disease is really high yield, not necessarily because of the
To
disease
the
itself.
You're
nexus.
doing it.
Differentiated from Niemann-Pick, and they're very, very similar.
No, you're
The
just
enzyme
killing
that
them.
Tay-Sachs is
You're just
Tay-Sachs
killing
inhibits
them.
A. The accumulating substrate is
You're
G1.
gonna
The
mature
point
your
is that
T
they're gonna have a
cells
cherry
in
red
the
spot on the neck, right?
thymus
You have
by
what's described as
going to the
unstable
shop
lysosomes,
and
and they're
buying
these
items.
hepatosplenomegaly, and that the absence
I'm
of
done with my.
hepatosplenomegaly
I'm done with the
is
analogy.
very important. How do you remember Tay-Sachs? Well, if you remember again,
I'm done with
I
that.
know what you're thinking. You're like, why Jews? Well, Tay-Sachs disease disproportionately affects Ashkenazi
Again.
Jews.
I thought it was.
That's what you need to know. But as far as the rest of that mnemonic,
Why do I find
JMD
this
will tell you about
oddly
genotype
racist?
6 is hex in hexosaminidase A.
It is dirty medicine.
And the reason that they're small Jews is because the liver and the spleen are small, because there's no hepatosplenomegaly. Now, before I go to the next slide, another thing that I just want to point out is that any disease with a hyphen in the name also features a cherry red macula, because as you see, cherry red is hyphenated, Tay-Sachs is hyphenated, so it's just an easy way to remember that. Now, just like
Again.
Tay-Sachs is hyphenated, so is Niemann-Pick disease, and as you'll see in just a second,
Probably
also
because like there's a lot of
cherry red
Jewish
macula.
people that have it.
In Niemann-Pick, the enzyme deficiency is sphingomyelinase. The accumulating substrate is sphingomyelinase. The findings are that hyphenated
Audacity is
Niemann-Pick
one
has
of
cherry
the
red, right? So
best
Niemann-Pick has
things
a hyphen, cherry red has a
from.
hyphen, so Niemann-Pick
Oh,
disease is
Audacity is
red
very
spot.
good at
Niemann-Pick disease has
Audacity.
referred to as squamous cells or
My brain is farting.
Okay? So
But Audacity is very.
diseases, but for Niemann-Pick disease,
Audacity is memorable.
And the
There
most
we go.
Yes, yes,
That's
yes.
how I
Tay-Sachs is
remembered
yes, there's hepatosplenomegaly.
the different kinds of hepatitis and how they, I guess how they spread.
Look, I remember Pneumocystis jirovecii because it sounds like a drag queen name. And
He does.
Would you name yourself that
no,
if you became a drag queen?
no. However, it helps me remember that it's mainly in people with AIDS. Very, very, very bad stereotypes. That's all. I don't know why. That's how I remember.
What's funny is that when you say BJP, I don't even remember the AIDS. I just remembered like the radiological like chest like CT image of it. I don't
Wait,
remember
what the fuck?
anything else.
Oh God.
Is it your friend? Is there more?
Yeah,
tea?
yeah. More tea. 2
luck.
seconds. Ugh.
It's been 2 seconds, chat. It's Maddie stream now.
Dun
I
dun
don't know any of the
dun.
medical stuff. We were reading a book earlier.
I don't either.
I think we got through a chapter. Because we wanted to read it. It was about the nurse who accidentally gave someone 39 pills. But we didn't get anywhere close to that. We got through the first chapter, which was about a guy who, in his intern year, had 3 codes in 1 hour, and then shortly after that, he had a 4th.
Oh shit.
And his senior resident was operating, couldn't come help. The ER physician, who he was like probably crying and begging to come help him, was like, I don't leave the ER. So just left the poor little baby doctor to be by himself, so he was managing 4 codes on 2 different floors.
Damn.
And the entire time, because they referenced when they were telling this story, they were just like, he was at one point having to send the patients, like, just go to the ICU.
I'm back.
Where the more experienced nurses are, so that they can at least help you, even though they're limited by the fact there's not a doctor there. Where is the intensivist?
Yes. But actually, you guys, I am so sorry. I do have to end this party now because apparently more tea. I'll tell y'all more. I'll tell y'all more about it.
Everything's okay. Yeah.
I gotta go to the hospital.
Thank you for having me. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I know.
care.
It's not me going to the hospital because of me.
Right. But still.
It's the friend.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yep.
No, I get
I'll
it.
I'll
So-
probably do another stream like later on. Who knows? It really depends on like the ability of myself, etc., etc. But thank you guys for coming. This was really fun. Yay!
I
Music
still
was.
think it'd be
Bye-bye.
hold on. I still think it'd be a funny idea
To what?
try to simulate a code virtually somehow.
Oh my God! Wait,
Oh,
no,
God.
I agree. Wait, 3D Vroid models in shitty scrubs. I think
my
it would be a
God.
really funny stream. But okay, y'all, I'ma go. Bye.
All right.
I feel like I could raid somebody. Is there anybody? Is there anybody even online?
King?
Oh, King! Yes, I can go to King. King. B. R.
Oh wait,
is
King's
it under?
on? I thought King was on Saturday. Why is King on
He
now?
got bored. His ER attending lets him just go.
Okay, we're gonna go raid over here.
Wow, I can't believe I forgot about that.